And we are. Oh, okay, cool. I forgot to put in my headphones. That's the wrong pair. It's right over here. There we go. Alright. Alright, now we're ready to go. Oh no, no we're not. No, Bluetooth is not on. I thought it was gonna connect automatically. There we go. Now it's connecting and it's really loud in my ears. Alright, awesome. Alright. But yes, this is the 3K subscriber stream. So I want to. Oh man, I don't even. Whenever I would hit a milestone in these on my channel, I would always like make a pre-recorded style video where I'd detail my journey getting up to here and just the process of things, or just talking about like recent projects or whatever, and just I don't know, but still, all that to say, thank you all for just supporting me on this journey. Been doing this whole thing for 11 years now. It's these ABC. What's going on? Is us. Wait, I've been doing once. What are you doing? Oh, I thought you were doing like Michael Jackson or something. Oh man. But yes, all this to say, thank you all for supporting me throughout this 11-year journey. It really means a lot to me. I've got to, doing YouTube has, it's helped me learn a lot about, the process of making videos, or just getting in more touch in my creative side instead of just sitting around watching watching other people create stuff. And I'm like, damn, I could do that just as good, if not better. And here I am now, and I wouldn't be here without any of you all. So thank you guys for the 3,000 subscribers. Congrats for 3,000 subscribers. Thank you, Azaz. Thank you. Thank you. Here, hold on. Hold on. How do I turned into a boomer just now. I was trying to send my uncle the thing. I forgot how to copy and paste. There we go. And there. Alright, cool. No. Alright, awesome. I think I sent it to whomever I could think of that would bother joining. But it's whatever. Anyways, what's going on? So, what's happening with you guys? How was your week? How has your week been? How have things been going for you guys? Oh, yeah. Sorry, my lava lamp was touching one of these cables. Oh, hold on. Put down my controller too. All right. So let me see. Well, yeah. Today was. Oh man. Oh, I need to switch this to all messages. There we go. Awesome. There. Now it looks better. Well, yeah. Today was a pretty good gay. Pretty good gay for me. He says in front of the pride flags. Well, yeah, today was a pretty good day for me. Work was slow as usual. It's a Saturday, so like everybody's out and about, like doing their own thing, and we're up there at work. But anyways, today was an especially good day because what I did was I managed to. So, little backstory: I got a Mac Mini like a few months ago from. So I we have a recycle pile at our store, and it was a Mac Mini that we thought didn't work, but it turned on. It worked perfectly fine. So what I did was I scrubbed out the entire hard drive and everything, and I replaced the hard drive with an SSD that I already owned, so I didn't even have to like break the bank or spend any kind of money just to put the SSD in. And now it went from macOS Catalina to macOS Ventura, which is a operating system that gets support. This might be the last year of support too. The reason why I've done all that is because I'm trying to edit my videos in Final Cut Pro, and I want to see. I don't know. I just want to see what I can pull off with that. In case you're wondering, Final Cut Pro is what dudes like MKBHD and even Scott the Woz use. Or I think Scott the Woz used Adobe Premiere at one point. I forget, but he uses. I do know that he has a preference for Macs, but still. But yeah, I got this 2012 Mac Mini up and running here. I can even show you the little. I can even show it. Hold on. There we go. Awesome. Well, congrats on 3K subs, nephew. Thank you, Uncle. I need to. I keep forget every time we meet. I keep forgetting to shout at you like Zuko, like Uncle, like hey, Uncle, the avatars. But anyways, this is the Mac Mini. This is a late 2012 Mac Mini. Again, this was in the recycling of our. This was in the recycling room of our shop. I managed to get it up and running and everything. Again. This also belonged to previous owners, and if you know anything about Apple security, it's that Apple security is airtight. It's so airtight, it's not even funny. Even the FBI tried fucking with them, and they said, "No, you're not going to do that with us," and they backed off. But yeah, I can't wait to start editing on this. I can't wait to start editing on this thing and seeing what I can do. But yeah, I've replaced it with a 1 terabyte SSD, and it's also got 16 gigs of RAM, which means this thing can for sure run Final Cut Pro. And if I'm lucky enough, this might be able to run macOS Sonoma. Who know? I'll have to mess around with it maybe tomorrow or maybe maybe Monday. Let me see. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we had that conversation. So let me tell you something. Trying to get this device up to Ventura was not easy. First of all, this is my first time so in order to jailbreak this device and like fool itself into thinking, hey, I can run in order to fool this device into thinking, hey, I can actually run Ventura, you have to download this software, this jailbreaking software called OpenCore, and then you've got to like mess around with your drive partitions, and well, not drive partitions. You got to mess around with the drive utility. It's a whole can of worms. The thing is that I was new, dude. This project had been going on for 96 hours, and it wasn't until last night that I figured out, hey, I just need to go and access Apple Server to get macOS Catalina and be able to get this thing onto Catalina. By the way, this thing was on macOS, not macOS Mountain Lion. So when before I erased this thing, it was on macOS Catalina from the previous owners, but when I brought it back, it was on macOS Mountain Lion. If you try to upgrading from Mountain Lion, what's going on, Delgado? What's happening? Thank you for the congratulations. Thank you so much. But if you try to upgrade from macOS 10 Mountain Lion, which came out way back, it came out in 2011, dog. I was just starting middle school at that time. That's how long ago it came out. But this was on macOS Mountain Lion, an OS from 14 years ago that can barely access only like, no joke, like all fingers and toes that I have. That's how many websites that it can access. So for anyone that's never used Mac, once an OS loses support, and after like maybe give or take maybe 3, 4, I guess 5 years, I don't know. It's hard to estimate. You will no longer be able to access to a majority of the internet on it, and you're pretty much forced to upgrade it. But still, I'm glad. So what happened was, I accidentally downgraded it to macOS Mountain Lion, and what I was doing was I was uploading Mac OS X Mavericks onto here, which came out in 2013. It wouldn't take that OS. Maybe let's try El Capitan, which came out like what, 2015, I think. That didn't work. Okay, High Sierra 2016. That didn't work either. And I was like banging my head against this desk trying to get this thing to work. And I was downloading the internet. Dude, I was going in and out the Internet Archive and everything, waiting hours for some of these things to like load up on my torrent on my on Qubit torrent, and then so I can download it to my flash drive and then put it on the Mac. All that, and by the way, I'd be passing time playing games of Battlefield. It wasn't all for nothing. And then after all that, nothing. And then I read a forum post. The guy said, "Hey, you're supposed to hold Option Command R. Option Command R, and in Windows terms, that's Alt Windows button and R. Then it'll connect to your Wi-Fi, and you'll be able to access Apple Server, and they'll be able to provide you with the latest OS for this operating. I mean, the latest OS for this computer." So I did that last night, but I didn't. But it was so late in the night, I didn't want to mess around with it, and I had work today too, so I didn't want to like mess up my sleep schedule and be late for work. But and so then at work the entire time, since it's a Saturday, nobody comes in the store on Saturday. I was pretty much messing around with the flash drive and everything, and I got Ventura up here. And dude, I was celebrating so hard. My coworkers thought that I'd won the damn Super Bowl, for God's sake. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't have the chance to nerd out about this stuff to anybody. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh man, I don't have the opportunity to nerd out about this as much as I do. So listen, you're gonna have to put up with this. But anyways, yeah, the Mac Mini. So you might expect some new editing tricks from me too. Let me just hook this back up. Okay, and then put it back on the HDMI. And Kingdom Hearts 3 almost made me hop off the. I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3 made me hop off the. Critical mode will do that. Critical mode turns boys into men. Okay. Like critical mode is that insane. Oh man, I would not wish critical mode. Yo, imagine in Elden Ring you had to fight Kingdom Hearts 1 Sephiroth. That'd be wild. Here, let me adjust this. But yeah, we're gonna be playing. This stream won't just be me nerding out about like old OSs or computers and stuff. I'll be playing some games and just talking about anything that comes to mind too, and especially music, which is my area. Which, by the way, if MTV had not become the ridiculousness / catfish channel, I probably would have applied to be one of their media correspondents. Like I said, I got a good ear for music. And at one point when MTV was covering alternative music throughout the 2000s, if I was like the age I am right now during that time, definitely would have gotten scooped up for that. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm hyping myself up too much. All right. Anyways, let's hit the on button. But yeah, sorry that Kingdom Hearts 3 is doing that to you. Oh yeah, and I also from that same recycle pile from work, I got this. Hope this doesn't destroy the setup. I got a Mac keyboard, full keypad and everything. All right, here, let me turn this down. This is OD loud. All right. Uh-oh. Why? Okay, here. All right. Let's do this. All right, what should we play first? Because I did not have a specific game in mind. I did not. Oh yeah, and GTA 5. Oh lordy, this TV is OD loud. Let me see. Imagine fighting Sephiroth and Xehanort at the same. No, imagine fighting them at the same time in Elden Ring. Yo, that would be wild. Let me see. Alright, I did not have a particular game plan for this live stream, so whatever happens, happens. So let's start off with Rollerdrome, which, by the way, if you have not played Rollerdrome, you need to do yourself a favor and pick it up, dog. I played it on the test stream, which has been unlisted, but it's awesome. So think of it like Tony Hawk mixed with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Let's see, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater mixed with Max Payne. You said the keyboard's long as hell. And it's about the same. It's about the same size as this very keyboard you're looking at. I think what you mean to say is that this keyboard is skinny as hell. Cause look at this, man. Look. That's the thing about Apple. They have a fetish for like just making stuff thin or light, and it's just, I don't know. It's just very funny to see. With our new MacBook Air, we have taken. It's so funny, man. All right, let's fire up Rollerdrome. Speaking of oh yeah, is that on sale, by the way? Oh, you'll get Yeah, get it when you can. But yeah, let me see if the new Pro Skater remake is on sale. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought the new Skate game came out. I am not buying this. Or not, well, it's free to play, but still, I am so ashamed of EA. Well, then again, should it be a surprise? But I think I'm especially ashamed of EA with how they handled what was supposed to be Skate 4. They turned it, like, what was so messed up was, like, during one E3, like, a handful of years ago, I think it was, like, 2020's E3, the developers promised that they were gonna bring back, what everybody loved about Skate. This is not Skate, okay? And this is not me hand-wringing about, oh, this game's not realistic or anything. No, that's not my gripes with the switch back to Android. Oh, I had no idea you were on iOS. Nice. Which iPhone did you get? Yeah, because last time we met up was almost 2 years ago, I think. You had this Motorola phone. But what was I saying? So my biggest gripe with the new Skate game and these things everything surrounding it is how EA lied about how they were going to listen to fans, how they were going to bring back Skate. They were going to give us, they were gonna give us the whole, everything involving skater culture, just skaters being just knuckleheads and everything we love about skateboard videos or any kind of media involving skateboarding. No, we got this game that looks like a Fortnite, which, by the way, that art style is in 2026, can we please, for the love of God, retire the Fortnite art style? What? Here, hold on, let me drop back in. Hold on. Where's I'm acting like I don't see the store icon. Here, hold on. Where's it at? Skate. Oh, I was just here, too. EA's a bit scummy, so I'm not touching it either. God, no. I am not giving that game a download. Here, let's just type in Skate. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, and look at that. It takes place in... Oh, wait, does this... Oh, Sam Vansterdan. Okay, I thought it took place in the same city as Skate 3. Like, I don't know, man. Like I said, my biggest gripe is not with you, like, jumping from outer space, like, doing a hard flip from outer space or whatever. No, my, biggest gripe with it is the fact, again, one, this Fortnite-looking art style, two, the lack of, the lack of any, like, reference, or, not reference, the lack of any, just bite that Skate 1, 2, and 3 had. We should, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna get my PS3. Oh no, never mind. It's gonna be a bitch to like fire it up too. I mean, it's gonna be a bitch to hook up the OBS. I mean, Elgato and everything, because that's it's HTCP. But like it just doesn't have any bite. Nothing involving skater culture and everything. Oh my! You said the Xbox Kinect art. Stop, Delgado. Stop. Like here, put it up full mat. I love Rashad Ritchie off of Young Turks, man. He's every time he tells his producer to like put up a full pitch, he sounds like he's angry at the producer. Like, hey, put it up full mass real quick. Or when he's like especially angry, hey, put it up full mass real quick. Like, oh man, shout out to Rashad Ritchie, man. Thankfully we got Pro Skater 3 and 4. Yeah, thankfully the Pro Skater 3 and 4 is filling in the skateboard void. And for a while, like the other game before Skate got this Skate 2025 or 26, I don't know when they were dropping it. For a while, the only thing to fill in that void was either Tony Hawk's 1 and 2, to 1 and 2 remake, and what else was it? And this skate simulation game. I've seen gameplay footage of it. My cousin showed it to me because they know I'm big into skateboarding, just in general. I did not like it. Even like I don't know, the art style just didn't look. I don't know. I like the arcadey style. I know Skate was the Skate games was meant to be like more realistic, but it still had that arcadey feel to it. I'm not a big fan of the whole skate sim thing, so I don't know. That skate sim game that we had for a while was not for me. It obviously was for like simulator enthusiasts. So and no issue with them too. All let's see. I got an iPhone. Let's see. It's an iPhone 11. Okay, it's my friend's old phone, and I got it activated. But this thing is giving me more trouble than bitches. Got you more trouble than Jay-Z and his 99 problems. God damn. What's it doing to you? And don't they drop support for that phone? Wait, iOS 18 is on iPhone 12, right? I forgot Sega's going to, what are they doing? Is going to turn the new Jet Set Are you serious? Sega took notes straight off of EAC. It's like, yo man, can I copy your homework? Yeah, just change up the words a little, just so the teacher won't notice. Like that, Sega copied the formula like word for word, bar for bar. But oh yeah, but what was I doing? I was trying to see if Pro Skater has a sale yet. Because right now I'm not strapped for cash. I need to be doing some saving. Let's just type in Pro Skater. What's the story behind that with Sega turning it into a Jet Set into a live service? All right. Oh, it's still okay. It's still $49.99. Okay. All right, still full price. All right. Let's wait for wait for November when all the sales and shit comes out. Cool. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna show you why Rollerdrome rocks. All right. They'll eventually stop. Yeah, but the charging port is fucked up. So, you got to use the MagSafe charger. That's right. I got you. I wish it was April Fool's Day, but it's legit. Jet Set Radio is a live service. Oh my god, come on! You know how Charleston White said it? No, not Charleston White. It was Lou Boosie. He's like, come on, man. Like, come on now, man. Like for real. Are you serious, man? Like, wait. Like, what was there to gain from that? Well, money, of course, but still. But yeah, let me show y'all why Rollerdrome rocks. Here, let me make sure my the angle is looking good. Okay, actually, that's perfect. Okay. In case you're wondering about the different angles, so I've retired my... Alright, here, let me show y'all something real quick. Alright, so, for a while... Oh no, this is the wrong one. Uh-oh, where did it go? Oh man, I lost it, didn't I? Or I put it. Oh, there it is. I found it. So let me. So look. Come on, man. I know. So, anyways, this for years, ever since I started recording from this desk, this was the tripod, and as you could tell, I struggled a lot with it. Yeah, this was the I actually used this bottle when I went to trade school 3 years ago. Now it's got all my favorite punk and hardcore bands on here. But yeah, this was the tripod, so I would put it on this rubber tip right here, and hope to God that I didn't bump into the wire. Because if I bumped with the wire or shook the either the wire or the bottle itself, it would come tumbling down, and I would have to fight with it, and that's why. So, anyways, let's play some Rollerdrome. Yeah, and tonight I'm rocking my NoFX shirt. Their Decline. This is from their album, The Decline. Great album, great songs on there. Great T-shirt too. I know some might notice it looks a little small on me. That's because this is men's. I think it's men's small, and that's because when I ordered this off of eBay, this was all I didn't read the size, and the guy was selling it for a pretty good price, and by the time I realized, oh shit, this is the wrong size, he said no returns. I was like, fuck it, why not? And it turns out I can still rock this thing, as small as it may or may not look. But yeah, this is one of my favorite NoFX shirts. Gosh, I really really wish I could have caught their show in Brooklyn. Man. Anyways, let's play Rollerdrome. Wait, I hope you guys enjoy the new angle now, because it's on my monitor up here on the other side of my desk. Alright, let's do the opening stage, show y'all what... Hold on. Alright, here, skip that. Alright. Alright, here we go, Rollerdrome, watch this. Yo, again, this is like Tony Hawk mixed with Max Payne. Oh, this is seriously fucking loud on my monitor. Look at that. See, I told you, like, I'll tell you, man. Sorry that I'm not commentating. It's just, like, I just is so addictive. Like, you have to lock in. This is the type of game when you play, you need to lock the fuck in. You really do. Look at this. Well, yeah, from what I read, So from what I read from the developers, they said that they wanted to combine. They said that they wanted to combine Doom and Tony Hawk. Now, Tony Hawk, I can definitely see that its DNA, but Doom, I see more Max Payne than anything in this game. Oh yeah, you love my new cam angle. Thank you, man. That again. That ghetto cam angle I had for the longest time was it was aggravating to work with, dude. Like, again, it was off of a straw cover for a metal cup. Okay, hold on. Look at that, 20. Not only that, you also got like a time. You scored based off your time too. And another thing, you do not reload. You might have noticed you don't reload in this game. In order to reload, get your ammo back, you've got to do tricks, which is why you've seen me like mindlessly jump around. And look at that. Look at that. I didn't I tell you? Listen, I don't know how else to sell this game. Like, please give this game a try, y'all. And don't worry, I am not sponsored to you. I'm not sponsored by this company, by 2K or anything. But yeah, give this game, if you can, give this game a try. All right, let me see what I scored. Let's see. Oh, I beat my. Oh, I did. Nice. I wanted to get. That was S rank material, and you knew it. Come on, man. Yeah, I know it does look more like Max Payne. It looks more like Max Payne and Pro Skater combined. I don't know. I don't know why the developers said this was. They were mixing up Doom with Pro Skater. Again, I don't know. But funny enough, you can play as the Doomslayer in the 3-4 remake. Alright, let's do the... Oh man, I will say I'm not a big fan of the more wider open maps like this one. I like the more boxed in arena style maps like the mall, like the Houston Mall and the previous arena you just see me play at. I guess that is the challenge though, to try and see how many enemies you can hit on time before your multiplier goes down. Oh, sorry. Again, I am just locked the fuck in. Like, I'm more locked in than I should. I mean, I should have kept this kind of lock in for when I was playing Battlefield the last stream, and I was just doing absolutely, like, demonstrably terrible. I destroyed two of my axe. Oh yeah, and on the topic of sponsorships, but EA is, I don't know if they still got the program going on right now, but EA is still doing the thing with with the new Skate game, they've got like influencers and everything. They're paying them to play the game and pretty much say good shit about it. It's just, I don't know, man. If you've got to look at this art style, it's sweet. I like the comic book like cell shaded style of this game. But yeah, listen, if you've got to recruit, if you have to recruit a bunch of influencers into a closed beta to get people to say nice things about your game, it's probably not going to be good. And no shade to those influencers. Like, listen, man, listen. I like to see a homie earning their buck, man. How you get your money, you know, as long as you're not hurting folks or putting people out of business or doing other stuff. Hey, go and get your money. But it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. And it is very clear that EA will like kill your entire family if you say bad things about that skate beta, like guaranteed. Like it's rough out here on these EA streets, man. It's rough. It's very reminiscent of Severed Steel. Oh yeah, I've seen that game in my friend's download list. I know that art style. I never downloaded it. I know it's a role-playing game. A more classic style role-playing game, too. You know, Skate could take a few notes from this. Yes, I'm probably gonna spend, well, the new Skate. I'm probably gonna spend this entire stream throwing shade at the new Skate game. Okay, that's how disappointed I am. 15 years, folks have waited for this giant. All right, 15 years. Oh, that was the last one. Like 15 years, people waited for Skate 3. I can't believe it, dog. I'm tempted to. I am tempted to plug up my PS3 now. Now, the more I talk about Skate, not the art style, you mean this game's gameplay? Oh, so Severed Steel is like this? Oh. You know, if it's auto aim on console, I'll have to check. I'll have to download it after this. Pikes Canyon. Come on, that was an A rank at the very most. See, oh man, they be killing me with these rankings sometimes. Here, let's run through a few maps and then probably... Again, this is going to be like a rapid-fire stream. I'll be playing one game for maybe 20, 30 minutes and then switch off to something else. Or maybe just hop on the camera and just run my mouth. Alright, here we go. Build a multiplier. Wait, I'll have to give if Severed Steel was really like that, I'll have to give it a try, though. Oh, gosh. Okay, here, hold on. Oh, okay, I thought... Sorry, I thought I got a text from someone. God! Oh, I did. I thought he was part of the environment for a second. Oh, these guys fucking kill me. The dudes that put up their shields. Like, when you're down... Right when they're... Like, when you need that one good shot to finish them off. Then again, my PlayStation 2 is next to me. We could probably play, like, Samurai Warriors or something. Who knows? Alright, and after this, though... I saw it was on sale on Steam, at least for $1. I don't know about console though. Yeah, again, I'm game sharing with my friends, so I'll have to check it. I'll have to download it in the near future just to check it out. Also, speaking of the future, yo, oh, I got an ad on my shit too. Yo, speaking of the future, I replayed Black Ops 2 like last week or the week before. Yo, I gotta say, there's some parts of the story that are just unintentionally comical. It's not even funny. It shouldn't be funny. Like for example, Woods, for God knows why, like for some reason, Menendez was like Woods' #1 op, which I can kind of understand given what he put him through in Angola. But good God, like, yo, he was his #1 op for like decades now at this point. Like, and then he tracked him down all the way to Nicaragua. Then he got betrayed by the government there. Which, by the way, why would you, man? Why would you have to believe anything that the corrupt president of Nicaragua, or no, not Nicaragua, Panama, has to say? And then he was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe they turned their back. I mean, they betrayed us like this." No, and then the wildest part to me was when Woods haphazardly threw that grenade into that room, despite what's his name? Despite Hudson telling him, "Yo, you need to chill." Oh man, Woods was crazy. My favorite, I will say, my favorite mission, both like in terms of presentation and gameplay, has to be the climax of the game, which is the battle for LA. Yo, that mission was wild. Matter of fact, that was the first mission that was showcased at Black Ops 2's E3 presentation in 2012. That was also like the first piece of gameplay that I got to saw too. Menendez in Modern Warfare 2. You might be thinking of somebody completely different. If you're talking about both the Modern Warfare 2 remake and Modern Warfare 2 from 2009. Alright. Oh man. Also, Uncle, I know you're listening. So I was also live tweeting the game. I like to say I'm live tweeting shit at people whenever I'm like playing a game and like giving them my thoughts on it in real time. But I was texting him in real, like, while I was playing, and I was doing everything. Oh my God, I did not know I was low on health. Okay, and I was making every wrong choice I could make. I was making it. So, for example, I forgot to save that cute punk chick, which was chick. I forgot to. Not forgot to. I got the president of France killed during the battle for Los Angeles. What else did I get wrong? Even when I rescued Karma, that still messed up the ending for me. What else? God, it was a lot. I'll have to go over our history. Let me go over our text messages real quick. What's my favorite all-time Call of Duty map? My favorite Call of Duty map has to be Hijacked. Like, hands down, like, dude, it's one of the best maps ever. It's linear. Yeah, it's linear. It's got, like, it doesn't have a lot of lanes. But it's got a lot of good cover. It's a perfect map. It's a perfect map for games like Domination and Demolition. I love Hijacked, man. I'm glad they keep bringing it back in subsequent sequels. I would put Hijacked on. I would put Hijacked on the same level as Nuketown. You know, call me crazy, but call me maybe. Oh yeah, Carly Rae Jepsen goes hard. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. I got So I was too slow in rescuing Oh no, I already mentioned that. What else? Let me see. But yeah, those were all the wrong choices I made playing Black Ops 2. One thing that's so unique about Black Ops 2 is the fact that it was taking Black Ops 2 was clearly taking notes from Mass Effect, because Mass Effect and games like it were popular at the time, where like one choice you make in the story has a big effect on the ending. And like, I'd say they did a good job. The ending that I got was where Woods and David Mason were just sitting at at David's father's grave, and everything's like, yo, he was a good man. I do know there's an ending where Raul kills Menendez as well. Oh yeah, by the way, there was a YouTube channel this summer. So someone, clearly a fan of the game, had set it up to where he scheduled an upload on June 19th, 2025. And it's where, if you choose the ending where you kill Menendez, Menendez had... I did not... I did not know YouTube had a feature where it would send out a video. I mean, it would upload a video as soon as you die, but whatever. He probably had his homies access to his account or whatever. But anyways, someone that's clearly a fan of the game had scheduled an upload for June 19th, 2025, and it's just so crazy. He was like, this video is scheduled for me to play upon my death. And then all you see in the comments is just people typing in all caps, Cordes Dia! Cordes Dia! Oh my god. Man. Black Ops 2 was wild. Big difference is Mass Effect is an RPG. That is true. But again, all those choice-based games back in like 2012, 2013 were huge at the time. Like, you know, whether you wanted to be, hey, do you want to be good or evil? Do you want to run your car through this orphanage, or do you want to not do that? I love when they make, like, I love when games back in during that time would give you, like, the most obviously good choice that, like, hell yeah, you'd say no to not running your car through an orphanage or whatever. Like, I don't know. One of the games that killed me with that shit was Beyond Two Souls. And by the way, I am so glad I rented that instead of paying full price for it. You could not pay me to pay $59.99, now $69.99 in 2013. As good as that economy was, to buy Beyond Two Souls. That game was shallow as hell. And I am so glad that I rented it. So I remember you guys asking me last stream, hey, what game disappointed you the most? Beyond Two Souls, definitely. I remember seeing all the TV spots for it. I remember seeing trailers for it. Dude, motherfucker, I played the demo for it, like, around the time that it came out. And I was like, yo, this game's actually about to be good. And, like, it had a pretty good setup. A girl with a supernatural ghost that she was born with. Like, that's a pretty cool story setup. But no, like, the game is what I like to call, the game is what we in the books call fake deep. What we in the industry call fake deep, where a game tries to be deep, but it ends up being more shallow than ever. I've used that on games like Heavy Rain as well. The fake 11 from Stranger Things. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, so you play Beyond Two Souls as well. And then dude, and I fell into dude, listen, I was young at the time. I want to know what sold me on the game? Willem Dafoe. Listen, I was a big... those Spider-Man movies were some of my favorite movies of all time. Motherfucker, I had Spider-Man 1 and 2 on my PSP. The Spider-Man 1 and 2 movies on my PSP that I got for Christmas gifts. I also got Are We There Yet with Ice Cube, which is such a strange movie. I don't know. This was when Ice Cube was... This was during that time when Ice Cube would just say yes to about any acting job. It wasn't even funny. Let's see. The original 3 endings of Mass Effect 3 are wild. And it's wild that people were not too happy about it. Yeah, I was not. At the time, I was not a Mass Effect fan. I only got my only exposure to Mass Effect at that time was just through people mentioning it in passing. It's coming across gameplay footage on XPlay and G4. Shout out to them. Before they shut down and then fucked up the channel again. And then that was about it. And then I would just see, like, gameplay of it in passing. On channels like Outside Xbox, or when they do their top 10 list or whatever. So at the time, I was not a fan. No, I said not big fan. I was not a fan of Mass Effect, but I think in 2014, I picked up Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 went on to become one of my favorite games of all time. Matter of fact, there's a video you can find from 2014 of me showing off my copy of Mass Effect 2. Oh man, I rewatched, just before I hopped on stream, I rewatched some of my videos from like the early 2010s. Most of my fits were not the best, okay? I was dressing up in polos and everything. I was dressing up like in blank t-shirts. I did have some Sean John on, which, oh my god, good, oh no. Given what we know now, I am so glad I retired that t-shirt, or not retired, I donated that t-shirt. Alright, I died enough times, okay. Sick No Effect shirt. Thank you. This is from their album, The Decline. Thank you, Slow Vacation. Here, let me show it off for you. Yeah, thank you, man. But yeah, this is from their album, The Decline. Again, big regret not seeing them over in Brooklyn, dog. I really, really wish I got to see them. I also wish they came over to Arlington, DC, or they could even, I'd even go see them if they went to like Virginia Beach or Norfolk somewhere. Like, dude, oh man, I really wish I could have seen them play Linoleum one last time, man. Alright, I will be back in a moment. I'm going to go get some water real quick. Let me go Here, in the meantime, let me set up a track so it's not like just dead air. Hold on. Let's do the Princess Amagi from Persona 4. One moment, I just need to get some water. My mouth is dry right now. All right, we'll be back soon. Give me a sec. Why is the music not playing? There we go. Okay. Oh. All right, we are back. All right, all right. Can you all hear me? All right, welcome back to the stream. Anyways, here, hold on. I'm sorting it by top messages. All right, next game. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what else. By the way, if you want, all right. So one quick little rant. Oh, hold on. I don't even have it on my. Okay, so I wanted to show you all this. So look at the. All right, so look at the console storage right here. It says I got 218 gigabytes, and then look at that, compared to how many games I have too. Look, look at how many games are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, this is still downloading. I paused the download so it wouldn't mess up my stream. 6. Oh no, hold on. 1. Oh my god, installed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 games. And then check this out. then check this out. So see this memory card right here? There's more. Yo, this memory card could hold more saves. There are more saves on this memory card than there ever will be games installed on this very console. I've got saves dating back all the way back to like what 2009. There were previously, if I remember correctly, there were saves dating as far back as 2004. But like, yeah, that's crazy, man. The PlayStation 2 memory card holds more games than an entire console. Like, I'm starting to believe that conspiracy theory where I've mentioned this in before. I'm starting to believe in that conspiracy theory that people have about console storage being so well, not console storage, but like games being so like absurdly, the file storage being so absurdly large, where to the point. I mean, so here's how the conspiracy theory goes. All right, the conspiracy theory goes that companies are intentionally like making their games large and not compressing them because they want those games to be the ones you play only. And if you feel like you need to delete that game, guess what? You got to go all the way back to the drawing board and wait potentially hours just for a reinstall. The worst offender, in my opinion, has to be Black Ops 6, which I have not reinstalled in months, as a matter of fact. I only uninstalled Black Ops 6. I mean, I only uninstalled Black Ops 6 so my cousins and I could play Mortal Kombat together, which, by the way, why does a fighting game take up more than 100 gigabytes? Also, every time Mortal Kombat 1 goes on sale, I'm tempted to get it, but then I go, look, I'm not even gonna tell you the file size. I want to surprise you guys. Here we go. Let's just type in Mortal Kombat. I can hear you sipping. I'm gonna keep on sipping. The little baby song. I mean, not the little Dirk song. I'm gonna keep on sipping. Here it is. So I think it was this month or no, it was last month that this game was $9.99. Good sale. However, look at this file size for a fighting game. 134 gigabytes. 134 gigabytes. Mind you, it's not like it's an open world or anything. These are fighting game characters. What is so wait? And I've spoken to people who work on indie games too, and there are also professional developers that tweeted out saying, yeah, developers at these studios, they don't compress their games. And like, I don't know, man. Let's see. I've had to buy more external HDDs and SD cards for every console I've bought after the PlayStation 3. I'm considering getting an external SSD for this thing. I only have the 1 terabyte model. Let me see. Tekken has a bunch of uncompressed videos for the story, so I'm guessing Mortal Kombat. Yeah, they're probably fire. And what's also taking up those file sizes are the different languages. Developers, these new. What I like though is that developers, they like to keep their bases covered, and they've got like games in so many languages, like languages you've probably never heard of, like Esperanto or something like that. So I like that, and it's pretty good. It makes the game accessible for a worldwide audience. The problem is that sometimes these languages aren't optional to take off the package, and you've just got to suffer with them. Let's see. Oh damn, that's why. Yes, it is for a fighting game. Honestly, that's wild that a fighting game is larger than GTA Online and RDR2. Speaking of which, how much was GTA 5? Here. Just type in Grand Theft Auto 5. No. There we go. Alright, here, we want the PS5 version. And then click View Product. There we go. Yo! How is a fighting game larger than Grand Theft Auto 5? That is insane, man. Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PS5 is 100 gigabytes. Yo. Insane, dog. Absolutely insane. And then, like I said, Black Ops, Battlefield 2042. Yeah, this game is also 100 gigabytes. Like, I don't know what it is with like Western. It seems to be a problem with Western developers. This happens with Eastern developers too. But look at this Metaphor, released by Atlas. 37 gigabytes, a reasonable amount. Let's see, another Japanese game, SNT 5. 26 gigabytes, reasonable amount. what else do we got? Bleach. Oh, that's also Bleach. Rebirth of Souls, a fighting game. 29 gigabytes. Pretty high for a fighting game, but still. Vanilla Street Fighter 6 size file size is 60 gigs. Good God. And then what other? And then look, Dragon Ball FighterZ, the PS5 version, 8 gigabytes. You can count that on your fingers, dude. 8 gigs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 gigabytes. Let's see. Persona 3 Reload, another Japanese title. 30 gigs. I need to get the platinum for that, by the way. Dragon Ball Sparking. This one kind of has an excuse because it's a 3D fighting game. 28 gigs. Persona 5 Roll, an RPG. 31 gigs. So let's get, and then we go over to the American games, which are on this very console. Very few of them. Borderlands 3. This includes the DLC. 69 gigs. Kind of understandable. It's like it's got all those zones and everything. Grand Theft Auto 5. We already covered that. Saturday Morning RPG. It's a small little indie game. This game takes up like 2 megabytes, 257 to be exact. Let's see, Deathloop. Oh, hold on. Let's see, Deathloop 31. Oh, they're getting a bit better, but still. I think Sparking 2 is 30. You got the little finger emojis and everything. My point is, man, like these developers, why is NBA 2? Hold on a second, because I remember my one of my nephews he installed I let him install 2K on my console so he could play it with one of my cousins. What did that run? Here, I'll just type in 2K. All right, so it was 2K. Who's here? It's my sister. Okay, so no, I have this on my PS. Yeah, that's right. It was a PS Plus. All right, so 2K25. Why is a basketball game 185 gigabytes? Wait, are they playing the? Are they playing the? I forgot what the game mode was called, but there's literally no reason for this game to be. And I have a feeling it's because of the 4K textures on the players themselves. So what the 2K team does is like throughout the year they'll do the face scan stuff. They'll have them wearing the mocap suits, the green screens, and all that. And when they scan them into the game itself. Once they're scanned into the game, I want to believe that they're using 4K textures by default, and just not compressing the shit out of them, and we get this bullshit. Got to get every model and got to model every pore of LeBron James. Oh my god! I also played a match of 2K with said nephew. I don't know, man. I don't like sounding like an old head, Doug. But I don't like sounding like an old head, man. But I do miss when the 2K games and the NBA Live games, rest in peace that series, man, were more arcadey and everything. The controls felt more looser. You could make shots that you could normally never make in real life. But now, oh my god, my voice cracked. But now a lot of these newer sports games, this is even throughout the 2010s too. A lot of these newer sports games are trying to be like simulators from the from simulating the season itself all the way to simulating the very act of throwing the basketball itself. I don't know. And then you've got on top of that you got multiple languages and the uncompressed audio. It is a lot, dude. And then on top of that you also got the events that they do throughout 2K. Listen, man. I'm coming off of the days of NBA Live. Hold on a second. Let me pull it out. Listen, man. Okay, hold on. Hold on. All right, so listen, man. I'm coming off the days of NBA Live 2004 when everyone when everyone in the game looked like clay modeled to look like modeled to look like that exact player. Okay, look at this. You see this? I'm from the days that this is one of the first video games I played too. I played this with my dad a lot. But I'm from the days of NBA Live 2004, and again, those games, they just felt arcadey as hell. They also had a bunch of bonus game modes and everything too. And also, this game came with a second disc, which Oh no, I think. Oh yeah, I lost that disc. Okay, cool. But it came with the soundtrack disc where, and if you had a computer, you could actually burn it to your iTunes library. Now you got some free music. And if you burn it to your CD, now you got some more music for your car rides. Shout out to LimeWire, and shout out to those blank CDRs and everything. Oh gosh, but I don't know. And again, I'm not. I don't want to sound like an old head too. I still had fun playing 2K25. Matter of fact, I remember I was playing 2K20 back like when the pandemic was going on, and I was like, and I like it. It was at that I was at that point in my game, like when I was in my game taste, where I was like, you know what? Let me branch out and play some sports games. Let me see what it's like. Oh man. All right. What? Let's give here. Let's jump back to the screen. I'm not sure if we. No, Borderlands. I'm doing something. I'm in the middle of like doing like all the. I'm trying to platinum the games, and I don't want to bore you with just me running around like an idiot trying to find like hidden items and shit. All right, let's run a few matches. Let's run a few matches of Battlefield. But I do remember, I remember playing a lot of 2K12 with my stepbrother. Man, that game was like, I think in my opinion was like peak 2K. Although some people say 2K13 was also like 2K at its best. I don't know. I think 2K12 was like it was 2K like some of the best basketball game you could get. I don't know, man. It had that feel. It had that mix of arcade and simulation in terms of gameplay and everything. Had a bunch of different game modes. It's it felt like it wanted the player to have more fun than just to like crunch numbers and stats or be the next big live streamer. I mean, to be the next big like 2K live streamer or whatever. Although you're still number crunching though when you're doing like my career or something. Here, let me. Hold on. Let me shut off the mic real quick. I'm forever gonna rant about this. The fact that when the PlayStation 5 controller, when you start up a multiplayer mode, everyone can hear you. And me, like, so again, I have autism spectrum disorders. Every now and again, I have like verbal tick, not on the level like, what's it called, like Tourette's, but like, I'll just say like something random. And one time I had one of those, and like the dude's like, "Hey, what the hell are you talking? What the hell's wrong with you, yo?" I have never shut off a console so fast in my life. And the worst part is, I was doing good and the team was doing good. And oh my god. You summed up how I feel about wrestling. Yo, I could write a James Patterson size novel. Not no, hold on, not even James Patterson. Who else? Like dog, I could write a James Patterson size novel on the down like on how wrestling games became like pretty much somewhat wrestling simulators. Oh man, like I remember the days of like going over to my friend's house, bringing my controller, and firing up WWE 2006. Which, by the way, I'm gonna go on eBay. When I get paid, I need to save up right now for some stuff. I'm gonna go on eBay and get it and snatch a copy of because now I'm getting nostalgic. All right. Why would y'all put me in the losing game too? I'd rather wait in the queue an extra minute. Oh hell, oh no, and I get killed on spawn too. Oh no, oh, I can't revive you, dog. Oh. Man, I mean, I stopped playing not NBA. I stopped playing the WWE games by WWE or I think did they rebrand as to? Mm-mm-mm. I stopped playing the WWE games by like 2012, I think. I don't know. It was because it was at that point in my life I felt like I had grown out of wrestling. I still dabble watching wrestling every now and then. I catch it. Oh my god. Every now and again I'll like be scrolling on the TV. All right, with the teabagging, y'all. Every now and then I'll be scrolling on the TV, like on my parents, like on the big TV downstairs, and I'll see an AEW match. I'm like, damn, these dudes are good. Like one of my favorite wrestlers right now is Jade Cargill, and it's probably for the reason you're thinking, but still. Oh my god. Like what happened to the game I love? I watched a 2.5 hour SmackDown vs. Raw game GM mode video last night. Good God, it's like the actual match too. 2012, I think that was just before 2K got the license. Yeah, but yeah, I fell off of playing wrestling games and interacting with wrestling media back in like 2012. I felt like I'd grown out of it, and I didn't. And it's not like I considered it childish or anything. It's just, I'm like, nah. And I think it's because, and I think the knock on effect of it was the fact that it was in my opinion, I blame the PG era on this. Again, we all know about the tragedy with Chris Benoit, how the WWE had to tone down had to tone shit down. They had to get rid of certain weapons. They had to take away headshots and certain moves and anything and stuff like that. But I think that's what soured me on it. And it's not like I was asking for it to be more brutal or anything. It's just WWE. I'm an early Gen Z, born 1999. I am a child of the ruthless aggression era. So I grew up on 2000s WWE up until like Chris Benoit did what he did. WWE 13 was the last before 2K acquired the license. Nice. Okay, I got you. I haven't played any real wrestling game since 2014. Man, oh man, I've got to. I'm gonna search for a copy. Here, what does it run now? Here, let me fire up Brave real quick. Let's go into eBay. Here, hold on. While the game is queuing up. Here, let's switch. Let me switch tab. You guys can surf the web with me too. Let me bring you guys along. There we go. Display capture. That's what I wanted to do. All right. eBay. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Before I do any, I want to make sure it doesn't show my zip code. Hold on. Before I do anything, I don't want to fucking dox myself. And otherwise, we have to unlist the stream complete. Well, not unlist. Otherwise, we have to private the stream permanently, and we don't want that. Here, let me go to eBay. Okay, all right, cool. Oh, nice. I'm signed out of my eBay. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted. All right, cool. All right, anyways, let me bring you guys. All right, while the game is queuing up, let me bring you guys. What? How did eBay crash, y'all? What? All right, let me bring you guys back with me real quick. Surf the web, surf. I know I sound like those 2000s like ads for like Windows 90 for like Windows Millennium Edition. All right. Anyways, let's do this. From what I've seen, WWE 2K25 is the first time it seems women can bleed. Oh yeah, that's right. Women couldn't bleed for the longest time because they felt like it was a misogynistic in a way or something. Like, dude, dude, you gotta. If you come across street fights like on social media, some of the stuff. Oh, hold on. Is this from the concert I went to? Oh no, this is a different one from Peabody's. Okay, cool. Anyways, SmackDown versus Raw 2006. I know the game just started up. Here, let me spawn in real quick. Okay, there we go. Look at that. $8.99. Okay, nice. Oh, nice. This is from like sealed up. That's why it was so expensive. Okay, you can get this like up to $20. Okay. Cool. I will look into snagging myself a copy and reliving my childhood. All right. Anyways, we got some work to do. Let's shoot some dudes. All right. Let me turn off Brave so it's not messing up my RAM. Women be fighting. Like if you're on social media and you come across like the occasional fight video, the fight videos I come across of like women fighting are like especially brutal. Like yo. So the fact that WWE thinks that it's like misogynistic for women to bleed, but men can, like, that's, to be honest, that's more misogynistic than that. Like, like y'all, like, isn't that funny? Y'all ended up being more misogynistic trying not to be misogynistic. Isn't that wild? Speaking of SmackDown vs. Raw 6, the PSP version had a whole... Yeah, that's right, the poker game. Oh my god, the poker game was so funny, too. I remember I had Undertaker crashing out and everything. Oh, hold on, that's a sniper shot. Yeah, Undertaker was, like, getting pissed off and pounding his fist on the table. Triple H was looking all sad and everything. So... Oh, Lord. Oh, let's get D1. Come on, man. Alright, we got it. And it's been... Here, hold on. I see him. No, I can't get you, boss. I'm sorry. I couldn't get you, boss. One thing that really pisses me off is like when Battlefield dudes will die in a firefight, like in an intense firefight, and then they'll request you to revive them while said fire. How do we get that many sectors already? Is one of y'all using aimbot? One of y'all using wall hacks? AEW lets the women bleed, but the blood there is so common it's lost its impact. He said, "Come on, man." Oh yeah, so next on my shopping list after a few paychecks, I'm gonna get a stream deck just so I can fire off some of those sounds, or so I can like make stuff pop up on the screen, for like like information or whatever. That's gonna be next on my list of things to get for my streaming stuff. Come on now, man. Oh, good God. Yo, they're converging on B. They've done the opposite of WWE and bleed too much. What are you playing? AEW or God of War? What is happening in these AEW games? Goodness. Oh, I accidentally chose the sniper class. Like, yo, like who are these women fighting? Kratos? Actually, I wanted that guy to kill me so I can switch back to my medical class. Like, yo, like, what are you, like, what is this? No More Heroes? Who are y'all fighting in AEW? Oh my God, I hit the trigger by accident. Whoops. And oh God. Oh, it's not even a grenade. Oh, it's a smoke grenade. Oh my goodness. Yo, if that was a real grenade, that would have been the craziest triple kill. Did you see how many dots were on that map just now? Oh, hold on, battery's low. Hold on. Here, let me switch out. I'm gonna switch battery. I'm gonna switch controllers real quick. All right. Where's the other one at? Like, what is happening? Like, what are you playing? Ninja Gaiden? Are you like, damn man? Are you fighting Ryu Hayabusa in the ring? God. Like, who are y'all beefing with in the AEW? The whole Matt and Fight Forever be low-key looking like a Mortal Kombat. You know what? I need to play this game. Yo, I'm sold on it now. Oh my God, third time. At this point, like, first 2 times, okay. The third time though, that's my fault completely. A Greek god wrestling game sounds a perfect. You know what? That's the perfect idea for an indie game. All right, let me write that. You're gonna end up in the credits for that idea, Azaz. It'll say concept Azaz on the credit screen. Oh lordy. I want to make the most of the sniper class while I'm still here. I mean, while I have it accidentally selected. Oh, hold on. Someone's down here. Oh, he see me too. All right. Who are you beefing with in the AEW? Odin? Like, I'm still not over that. The game gets that bloody. What was that old game where you could choose historical fighters and pit that? I know exactly what you're talking about. It's called The Deadly... Because my brother and I played the demo of it. Yeah, The Deadliest Warrior. I remember when that show was on Spike TV. Oh my God. TV in the 2000s or early 2010s was wild. I remember when it was like so experimental, man. Spike TV was wild. They had 1,000 Ways to Die. They had the, Deadliest Warrior, and oh yeah, they had the Spike video game show. I mean, not video game show, the Spike video game awards, and then you had G4. Yo, I grew up on G4, man. Let's see, wasn't there an indie fighter where you played as different religious deities? You'll have to get back to me on that one. That's probably what you just mentioned, Deadliest Warrior. We do that, but turn it into wrestling. I seem to remember, geez, oh man, that's gonna get someone in trouble right there. Whew. Drop that game here in the States, see what happens, man. That's gonna get someone in trouble, having Jesus on the cross in that game. Alright. He's gonna... Oh, I should have stayed... I am doing poorly. God, man, like, dog, is this AEW or Fight for New York? I'm still not over that. The map looking like Mortal Kombat. And by the way, they need to, like, bring back Fight for New York. Celebrity Deathmatch in the PS2. Oh, yeah, matter of fact, Ice Cube also funded that game as well. He gave them, the budget and everything. Ice Cube also funded another game, too. It was not Baldur's Gate. It was, Kingdoms of Amalur. Yeah, so the story goes was that, Ice Cube had... Finally, my first kill this match. Oh, wait. Got him. Look at that. Remember what Captain Price said. Switch to your sidearm. It's faster. But yeah, Ice Cube had funded the development of another game called Kingdoms of Amalur. I think Blizzard developed it. Or someone. And what happened was... Yo, the story behind that game is so wild. Yo, Okay, I thought it was an enemy. Yo, no joke. The state of Rhode Island. The state of Rhode Island funded the development of that game. And I think it was because the money that was going to be made by that game was going to go back into the... oh, hold on. That's a sniper trained right on me. I think the money that was going to be made off of that game was going to go right back into the pocket of the government so that they can, you know, they can go and build roads or whatever. You know, do what state governments do. I don't know. But the development was going bad, and I think the government had stopped funding it at, when development was going sour. Let's see, Mafia versus, you watched Deadly Warrior? Oh, that's right. Yeah, Mafia versus Yakuza. That's a tough battle. I mean, like, I don't know. That's, Oh, hold on. Before I even interact with the chat, I'm about to get blown to pieces. Oh, it's on Steam? Okay, here. I'll catch up with the chat momentarily. We need to go and get this base. Oh, hold on. I thought I saw someone's username pop up. Yeah. All right. Well, those guys are distracted over there. I'm gonna use the distraction to my advantage. Oh no! Oh no! Someone got murked over here too. I'm not even gonna request a revive. You got me killed, man. All right. Let's see. I was about to say, there's no way that Ice Cube's funding a game like Baldur's Gate. I know, it was on the tip of my tongue. Let's see. I just found it's called Fight of Gods, and yeah, Jesus had pieces of the cross still attached to his hand. Yo, that is the most heavy metal thing ever. Jesus had pieces of the cross attached to his hand so he could, so he could throw hands. That is wild, man. I gotta check this game out. Fight of the Gods. Alright. Oh. Okay, I thought someone was jumping down. Did that crush him? I hope not. It's on Steam. Okay, I gotcha. Oh, it killed the dude. Yo, it crushed that guy. His name... I'm looking at the game chat right now, and the dude said, "Sorry, Hector." Yo. He said a lot. Look, even Hector's mad about I gotta show y'all the game chat real quick. Hector's not having it. Look at that. Hector is pissed off. Liar. It's game chat is wild, dog. I looked this up, and damn, that is so heavy for Jesus' design. As much as I find Yakuza themes interesting, no way they're beating the Mafia. Yeah, the Yakuza is, like, more out and about with the stuff they do. And the Mafia, they're more cloak and dagger. They tend to hide in the shadows and everything. I see... Let me see. What else? Let's see, what else has happened? Last week, last week, I forgot when I streamed. Did I stream last week? I need to check. Oh, Battlefield. Okay, cool. And hold on a second. Hold on. That's right. Oh, yeah, that's right. I knew... Okay. So, last time on Lunar Nocturne streams. So, last time, I made my predictions for who would take home which rewards for the MTV... For the 2025 MTV... Yeah, hold on. What? Don't even say anything. The Yakuza's more or less dying out. Yeah, it's mainly because of modern technology and stuff, and, like, just forensics and everything, and plus, like... There's no profit in what crime in Japan is worth doing? Riddle me this. What crime is worth doing in Japan? Anyways, the VMAs. Okay, so Lady Gaga won Artist of the Year. I'm so mad that Mayhem never got Album of the Year though. I am so mad at that. I think it was Sabrina Carpenter that won? No, not Sabrina Carpenter. It was Ariana Grande that won Album of the Year, I think. Yeah, eat shit, loser. Here, hold on, he's gonna try to... Yeah, he's... Aww. secularity and Japan's lowering birth rate. Fight of Gods was made by Japanese indie devs. Oh, okay. That's why I was wondering why there was, you know. Then again, America's not as much as you know, it's not as prudish as they are about religious themes and stuff as they were back in like the 80s and the 90s and stuff. But oh my God, I could see. But in today's political climate, though, I can see that stirring something up. As a matter of fact, so speaking of, wait, I even sent DM, yo, Delgado. I remember you and I were joking about this, and you know. Oh, I wanted to throw that grenade before I die, and I didn't even get a hit marker. So Delgado and I spoke about this in the DMs. So not even like hours after the VMAs had concluded. No, it was a day actually. So after the day after the VMAs ended, I came across a video on my feed. It was a dude. It was this. This was bringing me back to. This is how you. This is like the biggest recession indicator ever. It was a video that said, "Are the Lady Gaga?" It said, "Lady Gaga was Lady Gaga doing a satanic ritual at the VMAs? Here's why." Like, yo, if that's not a recession indicator, I don't know what is, man. We are back. The 2008 is back, man. We've got conspiracy theories on artists being Satanist. We've got, let's see, the economy's fucked up right now. We've got a crazy-ass president. 2008's back, man. Oh my God, that shit, I busted out laughing when I seen that shit on my feed, too. Is Lady Gaga doing a satanic ritual? I didn't think people were still making videos like that. I thought that died out in, like, the 2010s. Or whatever. People going, like, And that's the thing that gets me about those videos. You can't have an elaborate concert or performance that involves dark themes. Without someone calling it a ritual or whatever, or like a satanic ritual. There's a new Tron movie coming out? Are you serious? I did not know this. Well, I welcome it. Oh my God, man. But like... But yo, Gaga's performance. So, little fun fact about me: I'm probably one of the biggest Lady Gaga stans in ever, and I blame my sister for this. Thank you, Jasmine, for stealing my MP3 player and then deleting half the songs I had on there, and then putting your music on there. Hey, at least you got me into Paramore and Gaga, but still. Jared Leto. Oh, that, you know, it's funny. They were just in the same movie last year. The new Joker movie. Didn't that movie bomb too? The new Joker movie? I forgot. Fuck, it is hot now. I got into Kingdom Hearts in 2008. I was 16, I think. Good times. Listen, all right. So all right. 2008 is not back yet until they announce a Kingdom Hearts game coming out this year. All for you, JD. What's going on, man? It's been a while. What's going? Oreo, what's happening to it? They got Jared Leto and Tron, so I'll pass. Oh, no, not Jared Leto. It was Jared Leto in Suicide Squad. Yeah, it was Jared Leto in Suicide Squad. Who played? What was the dude's? Oh my God, I forgot the dude that played Arthur in the new Joker movies. The state of Disney is dependent on if they have a Tron movie in the works. That is true. Yeah, Suicide Squad, my bad. Yeah, I knew it was a Suicide Squad. And funny enough, I have not seen the new Suicide... Oh, okay. I thought it was my HDMI freaking out. It was just the game starting up. Okay. My bad. Joaquin Phoenix, my bad. Yeah. So yeah, I meant to say it was Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga that played in the new Joker movie. I have not seen the movie yet. People have said it was some have said it was outrageously bad. I would like to verify that, and not because I'm a Lady Gaga stan. It's because I need to see it for myself. Hot take: I was not the biggest fan of the original Joker movie. I watched it, and I don't know, man. I just couldn't do it. It just couldn't do it, man. I don't know. Some of the I get what they were going for. Some of the performances were enough to make me cringe. I just couldn't. The Joker movie. I don't know. Maybe this one's better. I'll probably finish Joker. The first Joker movie, and I don't know. I watched the Suicide Squad Isekai anime. That's right. I've seen screenshots of that. Harley Quinn looks really cute in that one. I love the art style they went for. I've not seen it yet. You know, I don't watch a lot of superhero, a lot of the big name superhero movies. I watch a lot of more smaller scale superhero media, miniseries and stuff. But I say this to say, will the DC universe be good? I don't know. I haven't watched like Marvel. I haven't watched Marvel or DC stuff since like 2016. Okay, so I'm very out of the loop. It's been 9 years. I've been 9 years out of the game. The only person who kept me in that loop was oh Jesus! Someone got smoked over here. Someone's camping. Oh yeah, yeah. It's two of them. All right, I see him. Hold on. It's either up there or down there. All right, here. It's a solid okay. Oh, you're talking about the new Joker movie? Okay, I got you. Or just Joker in like the both movies, or one of them. Oh, someone is camping down here and it's pissing. Where is he? There he is. I found him. But anyways, but does anyone think that the DC universe might get better thanks to? Oh my God, I hit the trigger again. Thanks to this new Superman movie coming out. And I know they've got more projects planned. They're planning out. See, this is why I hate this part of the map. And the developers knew what they were doing, making the map part of this map like this too. No, don't. You. Oh my God, you're an asshole. Eat shit. And I hope that. Oh, it's not even. I thought that was my grenade. Here. Let me see. I usually get into stuff late. I watched the first Joker movie a year ago for the first time and thought it was alright. I'd say I much prefer the animated superhero stuff over live action, like The Killing Joke. Oh, yeah, The Killing Joke, the animated Killing Joke, I felt like, I don't know, I felt like it was all over I watched it during the pandemic. I felt like, I don't know, it felt kind of rushed to me, and I need to reread The Killing Joke. I haven't read it in like 13 years. I think so far everything has been pretty good consistently. Also, Jason Momoa, the dude that played Aquaman, he's in this new. Oh, gotcha. All right, don't even think about camping over here. Hey, I got something for you too. He decides to camp over there. Anybody that camps over there is getting set on fire. Let's see, Superman, Creature Commandos, and Peacemaker. Oh yeah, I have Peacemaker on my Plex server as we speak, and I need to get into it. I did download the first 2 episodes of season 2. Yes, I know. I just like full chested admitted to torrenting. Anyways, allegedly downloaded it. you were. Oh, this brings me back to the 2000s. Look at that username. You were pwned. Well, he's about to get pwned himself. Look at that health bar. All right, come on, man. What are you doing? I see him. See, look, got your homie killed because you're doing some bullshit. All right, let's heal him up too. The Killing Joke animated film was okay, not as good as the comic. My issue with the Killing Joke show, I mean animated, was the fact that it felt so rushed. A lot of shit was happening all at once. It didn't give you. There was like little time to breathe, and like it was just big event after big. I see him. You know, from when Barbara got shot in the spine and couldn't be Batgirl no more, to what was it? Oh my God, it was a lot of stuff. Peacemaker introduces the general audience to the world of comic retcons. Oh my God. Oh man, Peacemaker. Let me see. I missed some messages too. Hold on. I watched James Gunn's superhero movie. It's gonna set a new DCU. Hopefully, yeah. I'm praying that it does set a new standard for superhero movies, extended universes and stuff. I'm not into live action superhero and like extended universes anymore. I stopped watching them in 2016. The last one I watched was, I think it was Captain America Civil War with an ex of mine. And I think that was, oh, you scared the shit out of me. Oh, hold on. There we go. Oh, I thought that was enemy too. I keep forgetting I don't have my incendiary grenade, sorry. Don't scare me like that, y'all. The way I'll be rolling up on people. Hold on. Sorry, I'm just concentrating on this game. What else is on my mind? Oh yeah, back to... Oh, lordy. Okay, I thought that scatter grenade was coming for us. Oh yeah, back to music though. Let's see. So, hold on. That should have been a headshot. Are you serious? That should have been a headshot for sure. But yeah, Gaga, she won the Artist of the Year, deservedly so. Again, if you can stream Mayhem, and yo, stream the bonus tracks too off of Mayhem. I and I'm also glad that so a little let's see, checked out a superhero movies for a long time after The Flash came out. The only ones I was willing to watch around that time was Shin Ultraman and Shin Kamen. Okay, you got some taste. I see you, some Japanese stuff. I see you, man. Oh Lord, I keep. Oh God, why? I press. My issue is that I press the triggers during loading screens out of instinct, and that's like just when because I fidget a lot. Okay, and oh my God. Oh. Well, anyways, but if you can stream Lady Gaga's Mayhem and just let me know how you feel about it. Because that again, that's like one of the I'm not, and this isn't me like deriding Lady Gaga or anything or just being a stan. No, it quickly ever since it came out in I'm attacking him like I'm in Morrowind. Did you see how I was swinging that knife at him like I was playing Morrowind or whatever? But like, it's on my list. It's on my list of favorite albums of all time, and for good reason. So many good songs like "Vanish Into You." Let's see, "Die with a Smile." I wasn't a big fan of that. Hot take, I know. Garden of Eden, that's my favorite song off the album. In the vent. Oh, they're in the vents now. And after this match, while we're on the topic of music, let's go to my Spotify. Because, oh, hold on a second. Oh, Lord. What are y'all doing? What is happening here? Oh. Yeah, so let's go to my Spotify because I wanted to show off, actually, no. I actually wanted to create a list, I wanted to create a playlist with you all called Lunar Skateboard Playlist. It's halfway, not skateboard, I wanted to show off my list called Lunar's Driving Skate, which is incomplete right now because it's based on, alright, the songs on that playlist are based off of the songs that I have on my phone. My driving playlist is like 255 songs long, but a decent chunk of those songs aren't available on Spotify, like the G Unit mixtapes or whatever. Oh man. Matter of fact, there's only 14. Never mind, let's not do that because there's only 14 songs on that playlist, and I never got to finish it before the stream. So let's skip that for now. But back to the world of music. Let's see. I recommend Shin Ultraman if you like Superman. All right, I'll give it a try. Shin Ultraman. Got you. Oh yeah, that means new Ultraman. Okay, so that means something. We got something new. I got you, man. Are we even winning? No, we're winning. It's just they've got... Oh, no, we have a majority of sectors. Okay, cool. No, don't spawn... Oh, my God. Oh. In the vents above it. I like how he's tapping in all... I don't know what it is. I can hear that... I can hear this dude screaming right now. In the vents! Like... we got signal jammers into it. Yo, man. Oh, yeah, so while we're in side, I'm sorry. Looking right the fuck at him. Yo. Man, this is bringing back memories of when I was playing Battlefield 3 as a teenager. And so, one of the houses my my stepbrother and I lived in, we shared a room. It was a 2-floor house. One room, the first floor, I said 2-floor house. It was a 2-floor house. One room, the first floor was like the entire house. The second floor was our room, like the entirety of it. So the thing is, we would sit next to each other playing games. We would get, I think I mentioned this last stream, we would get into presidential style debates over what first-person shooter series is better, Call of Duty or Battlefield. And I got taken, and recently I went and re-listened to this song called Call of Duty versus Battlefield with that guy, Boy in a Band, which, by the way, oh my god, the guy is terrible. I could get into that, but that's a can of worms. Boy in a Band, just look it up for yourself if you've got the time. He's not, oh man, not a good person. Oh man, so yeah, it was Boy in the Band. I think Jax Films filmed that too. That video is a YouTube classic, dog. They sampled the Dr. Dre, there was from the Dr. Dre sample to the talking points about each game. My favorite part was where the dude oh my god. The dude said I loaded up in a game of COD, and then some kid hit me with an RPG, and I got called a gay bitch. Boy in a Band. That's a name I haven't heard in ages. Oh my god. His name now lives in infamy thanks to some of the shit he got into. From being psychologically abusive to allegedly grooming someone. Listen. I'm not swimming in cash. I am not swimming in cash. I love being debt free. I do not want to get sued. So allegedly he groomed someone, but evidence is pointing towards him doing that shit. All right, loser. Oh, yo, I got quick scoped with that shit. Oh god. One of my favorite verses, one of my favorite lyrics from that song was he was talking, the Battlefield guy was talking about, yo, about me, I'm taking care of my team, which is very true. In Battlefield, like, if you're playing as a medic, throw down med kits. If you're playing as the engineer, throw down ammo. Oh, that was in Battlefield 3 when the I think it was the engineer class had ammo kits. I forgot. Boy in a Band. I will say, Boy in a Band's school song fueled my middle school angst for having to do summer school break reading package. Oh my gosh. I have only been in summer school once, and that was because I failed math. I think I also failed. No, it was just math, I think. No, I didn't fail English that year. No. But yeah, I failed math that year, and summer school sucked. I never want to go back again. Well, then again, I did not go back. I'm talking like I'm still a teenager. But yeah, hold on. There's a gunfight. Do not let them come up here. Lordy. Oh, man. But hey, at least I survived, though. I think it was like 3 weeks worth of, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks worth of summer school I had to do. And I did manage to pass, I did manage to make up that grade for math. So, hey, we're all happy. Matter of fact, the 2015 through 2016 school year would be the last ever school year I'd take a math class in my entire compulsory academic career as a teenager. Oh gosh. All right, low key, I'm getting bored of Battlefield right now, and I do want to, and I'm probably gonna switch off. I'm probably just gonna switch off to me like browsing the net and just talking to you guys while we talk about whatever whatever topic comes to mind. Again, this is a variety stream, so anything can happen, because I don't know what I want to play right now. I hate I will say that I hate one-sided matches like these, where it's like 600 to 100 or whatever. I like close matches where it's down by 20 and anyone could win that match. Also, I'm mad. Rush is not in this game. No! Oh my god. If I had taken down that turret dude. Yo, if I had taken down that turret dude, man, that would have helped out immensely. Then again, we're about to win. Oh, sniper. Whoops. Oh god, but yeah, Black Ops 7 is coming out. I don't know how to feel about that. Again, I have not seen the trailers for it. Let's see, music. What else has been happening in the music scene? Oh yeah, there's this band I came across last month. I cannot get their music out of my head right now. They're called South Arcade. They originated out of England. They went viral. So here's what happened. What happened was they went viral for a clip from one of their concerts where a dude, his bass stopped working and mid song. So one of the sound engineers rushed into while everyone was still playing on rhythm too. So the sound engineer came in, quickly plugged it back in, and the thing is, when he started strumming again, it sounded like it was part of the song, where you heard you know how you hear the sound like when someone plugs in a guitar. And when he started strumming the bass again, it sounded like it was part of the song. That short got 32 million views, and then it led me to this song that they were playing during that concert, 2005. That video was clearly a love letter to the 2000s, from the fashion to the style of music to the aesthetics. Dude, they were doing the Apple not MP3. They were doing the Apple you remember, yeah, that was them. That was them, Slow Vacation, where that guy swooped in and plugged in that bass. South Arcade. So, from Apple's old iPod ads, where they had the silhouettes dancing on those colors, and dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, when I was a kid, I wanted to be in those commercials, man. I remember I would be in my parents' basement pretending I was in those Apple commercials while I had, music blasting off our family computer and everything. Yo. Oh my god. Like, who didn't want an iPod back then? Come on, y'all. All right, let's switch off and let's switch off and just go to my web browser and just talk about whatever comes to mind, since this is a variety stream. All right, let's turn off the TV. All right. Here, hold on. Let me make sure my here. But yeah, that was South Arcade, and yeah, that was their song 2005. Give it a listen if you can. It is so good. The music video is awesome. Again, it's a callback to like the fashion and just like a lot of stuff from the 2000s. Let's see what's happening on the information. Oh my god, my voice cracked in a way. I almost sounded like Robert F. Kennedy Jr. for a second. Oh, let's see what's happening on the information superhighway. It sounds more like Bernie Sanders. Oh, good. All right. Anyways, let's see what's happening. Oh, yeah, so here it is. Yeah, SmackDown versus Raw. What are some other games we can look up? Oh, God. I know you guys, I know some of y'all came to see games. Someone's probably going to leave the stream. I didn't like that at all. I came for the games. I apologize in advance for that. I like how I get my white guy voice from Dave Chappelle. I didn't like that at all. Here, let's put this on my bookshelf. I don't want this to spill on my desk. Oh, jeez. Here, matter of fact, here, let me, here, I'm not trying to turn into a reaction channel. I'm just going to show off, like, very, very briefly the, music video. Hold on, let me switch off real quick. Because my recommendations are all the way messed up. My recommendations for the past few days have been very, very schizophrenic, thanks to the unfortunate passing of a certain conservative influencer. I'm not going to get into the weeds of that, this live stream, yet. Here, hold on. Because, yeah, my recommendations are looking crazy because of that. And they've not recovered. Okay, hold on a second. Actually, oh no. Okay, cool. Alright, actually, my recommendations look halfway normal now. I guess now, like, ever since the, situation's died down and everything, still. Alright, anyways, here, hold on. I'm also gonna, and for the sake of copyright, I'm gonna mute this. I'll just like show a few snippets of it real quick. There's been a lot of early 2000s pop punk throwback bands. Not that I'm not complaining either. Is that a Walgreens hat? Oh, I'm surprised you didn't pick up on. Wow, I'm surprised you didn't pick up on that, Delgado. This is a Washington Nationals hat. Yeah, here, hold on, look. Yeah. Yeah, this is my baseball team. Yeah, this is my baseball team. I'm surprised you didn't recognize it. Yeah, here it is. No, yeah, I'm not going that hard in the paint for some damn Walgreens, okay? Oh man, but yeah, here it is. All right. But yeah, I like that a lot of these like younger 20-year-olds are a lot of these younger 20-year-olds are doing 20 somethings are doing like throwbacks to 2000s pop punk. It's like, and yo, even dude, the song also brought me back in time too. There's like literally the main chorus goes "Take me back to 2005." So yeah, and yeah, it brought me back to 2005, all right. I swear that's the same. It is the same W. I've gotten no joke. A lady at a Dollar Tree like a few years ago actually asked me. She said Walgreens makes hats now. I was like, oh no, man, this is a baseball team. All right. Anyways, my recommended tab doesn't look schizophrenic anymore. So let's. All right, 2005 by South Arcade. I'm gonna mute the audio and just show a few snippets from it. Matter of fact, all right, let's take our chances real quick. With copyright, come on, pause it. There we go. All right, mute it. There we go. All right, so off top from the PlayStation 2 logo. Let me move my face real quick. Here we go. So off top, we got the PlayStation 2 font right here. Let me see. YouTube poop from a year ago about the subject matter popped up in my feed. I know I watched it before. Before because I left. I know I watched it before because I left a like. Somehow my feed's been pretty normal. Other than that, I've been chewing the hell out of the Paradox. Oh, dude, my sister. So my older sister is also into that band as well, and she said, "Yo, this reminds me of like when I was in high school." I was like, yeah, because again, she also grew up listening to Paramore just like I did. Yeah, shout out to the Paradox and shout out to you. Yeah, shout out to you, Doug. Oh man, shout out to you, Doug, out and the rest of the ATL for putting the Paradox out there. Sorry if I doxed you too. But yeah, I've been showing the hell out of South Arcade and the Paradox for the past few months now. But it looks like we're getting a resurgence. Yo, if you want to know how like widespread a lot of these 2000s throwback bands are getting, one of my bosses, he's like 52 years old. All right, so in the repair room, he was on the Roku, and he was like, "Yo, James, there's this black band." As soon as he said that, I already knew who he was talking about. He's like, "Oh yeah," and he said, "I figured you would have known about them." And then we played a song for the whole room, and the whole room went wild, dog. And look at that. There's Mother Monster in the corner just doing the dead dance. Dancing till I'm dead. Let me see. I'm always down to rep the ATL. But yeah, shout out to you and the ATL for birthing those guys, man. Alright, anyways, I'll show you a few clips from these dudes real quick. Again, at the risk of copyright. Look at that, the iPod, the little iPod, the Apple thing. And look at what she's wearing too, the little crop top, the giant. Y'all remember? So for any women watching right now, do y'all remember the bright blue denim jeans and those giant belts that y'all wear back then too? Oh man, I remember those. Oh, and look at that, they're wearing jorts too, or I don't even. Yeah, those are jorts right there. He's got the Guitar Hero Jonah. I see, and peep the DC logo right there, the DC shoes. Oh man. I don't know what brand Vampire is. I don't remember seeing that brand growing up. I remember seeing Juicy Couture a lot, and what was the other brands too? All right, hold on. See, look at that. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to time it because one of my favorite hold on. 2000 Hot Topic fashion got to come back, man. Yeah, the Hot Topic that I go to in my area, it's gotten a hell of a lot better. They're bringing back throwback bands, but they're also mixing it in with the new. A lot of the t-shirt designs have gotten better. However, that Hot Topic that I go to still has a lot of the pop culture stuff and everything. And again, I'm trying not to sound like an old head or like a boomer, going back in my day. But like, I don't know, man. I'm really not a big fan of how like Hot Topic has like all the bright Marvel DC stuff all up in the store and everything. I don't know. I never liked it, and I'm glad. And I think that Hot Topic should just branch off, not branch off. I think that Hot Topic should just up and move all of their pop culture stuff to their affiliate, which is that Hot Topic owns a second store. It's called Box Lunch. That's where they sell a majority of their pop culture stuff. I think they should just move all of their pop culture stuff back to Box Lunch, and then let Hot Topic be the home for like music t-shirts and everything, music tees, music tees, piercings, belts, and everything. Yeah. How did this stream go from a 3K celebration stream to like 2000 nostalgia stream? I don't know. Anyways, hold on. Where's my favorite part of the video at? Hold on. Damn it. I'm trying not to. Here, let me watch it on my phone real quick so I can get an accurate timestamp, because yeah, I do not want to risk copyright. Alright, I'll be with the chat in a moment. I can't see you guys, so whatever. I know someone's talking mad shit in the chat right now, too. Hold on. Hold on a second. 40. All right, it's at the 45-second mark. Okay, cool. All right, I found it. It's at the 45-second mark. This is like probably my favorite part of farts. Oh my god, my favorite part of the music video. Hold on. What are y'all saying? I'm one of those people. Me too. I'm also one of those people obsessed with the 2000s. Someone wrote in the comment section. He got top comments. Someone wrote in the comment section. This is so accurate. He said, "I am not ready for my childhood to become an 80s nostalgia aesthetic or whatever. I'm not ready for that either. But at this point, I fully embrace it, like how we're embracing it right now. So, anyways, this is my favorite part of the music video where she with the little Apple thing. Obviously it doesn't help that you can't hear the songs, but yeah, look at this. Hold on, wait for it. Not this part right here. Hold on. Right, it's right after this. I don't know. I don't know. Just watch the effect, man. It goes so hard. Dude, it's such an effect that Apple would have used in those old iPod advertisements, dog. For real. And look at this. This is the most 2000s thing. Look at the damn big ass shades and everything. Growing up, I remember seeing people that were wearing shades that did not need to be wearing shades at all. I'm being straight up. Like, some of those shades just looked outlandishly ridiculous. Oh man. All right. Anyways, but yeah, that's that. My favorite fart. That's going. Oh God, no. Oh, someone's gonna clip that shit too, aren't they? I'm gonna sound like a boomer, but Gen Alpha's fashion ain't it? It's hard to tell. Yeah, Gen Alpha, man. Then again, I can't fault them too. Well, when does Gen Alpha? Hold on a second. Oh my God. Hold on a second. I need to cut that out of the stream. Hold on. Oh Jesus. Hold on a second. All right. Something very personal showed up on the search bar that I did not want being seen. Oh my God. But yeah, I know the iPod part where she like repeats herself, where you go like this with the microphone. That was my favorite. Hold on. Hey, let's see. What was I Googling? Oh yeah, hold on. So it says, all right, I don't like reading the AI prompt. I'm sorry. I don't want to go off of Wikipedia. So let me see. Let's get some articles. All right, Britannica. There we go. So let's go off the Britannica. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so it says Gen Alpha. All right, but where's the damn... Okay, it said, all right, so Gen Alpha is used to describe anyone born between 2010 and 2025. Good God. I had one of those moments when I talked about an old anime to my coworkers and got me some Naruto merch. My mind was broken for 5 seconds before I say thank. Oh, that's sweet of them. That's so nice. All right, let me bring you guys back to my screen real quick. Sorry, something like, yeah. I'm gonna have to like cut that out of the stream post like once this gets uploaded to YouTube. Yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Gen Alpha, y'all gotta step y'all. I know it's too early to say it because like Gen Alpha's like 15 right now at the most. The oldest of Gen Z are Gen Alpha are in high school. I know it's crazy to think too. Not only that, one of my younger cousins, I was no joke. I was personally responsible for this. Whether that's good or bad, that's up to you. That's up to your interpretation. He told no joke. He said that I got him into alternative clothing, like goth stuff and punk rock clothing, and he listens to a lot of the same music I do, and I feel I feel personally responsible for that one. He's probably watching the stream right now too. Is my boy James? Does my boy James have hentai search? Oh God, no. I do that on incognito. First of all, no. It was something off of Google Maps, and I did not want that address to be found. It's not my address, but it was an address. That's all you need to know. I didn't have the heart to tell him I meant anime from the 60s through 90s. Oh man, because you said old school. Yeah, people think when you say old school anime, people think 80s through 2000s. Yeah. Oh man. Who knows? Like, who knows? Maybe that cousin of mine might kickstart a movement at his school. You know, get some more goth and alternative kids together, and then we'll see a whole new generation of goth and alternative Gen Alpha. Then I'll still feel proud enough to say, hey, I helped kickstart that by accident. Let's see. Hold on a sec. Matter of fact, I want to try configuring OBS. Well, no, there's nothing to be gained doing OBS off my Mac Mini. Oh man, I wish I could do some live editing with you guys, but I've got nothing, literally nothing to edit. I have audio files, but I've got no gameplay footage to edit. I have my recordings of the Saints Row retrospective, but that's it. I got my own personal cope rule for that anime made digitally can't be old. You're right. Listen, if they were using film reels the size of a basketball to make the anime, yes, it is considered retro. Oh god. Let's see. Oh god. Oh no, I was still. What else happened in music? But yeah, go. But yeah, if you can, go and give South Arcade a listen. Support this man too. Matter of fact, South Arcade is gonna be in D.C. and the martial law order has recently been lifted. So I might go and see them. I've been trying to avoid going out in public in D.C. because of the martial law order and everything, National Guard and shit. But like, yeah. But still, well, no, they said there's still National Guardsmen out there even after the martial law order was lifted. But still, once those guys get off the streets, I'm gonna go out to more concerts in the DC, oh not DC area, in DC. Someday in the future, people will refer to 2080 as the 80s instead of the 1980s. I mean, people are already. Oh man. Whew, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to refer to this as the 20. This has been the craziest decade, y'all. This has been the craziest decade. This has been a crazy, well, yeah, it's been a crazy week, for real. Oh my god, if you've been DMing me personally, it's been a crazy week, both in my personal life and what's been going on in the news. Again, because of a certain event that happened out in Utah. You know what I mean? Again, I'll probably tackle that later. Again, it's just the vibe is too good. The vibe is too good to ruin. All right, the vibe is too good to ruin. We are in the 20s, but still, man, oh man, they said when they said the Roaring 20s, because what didn't the big plague or whatever happen in 1920 or something? That's what I remember. Oh my god. Anyways, you know what? Let's take a little preview. Or you know what? You guys, or let's design the. I'm taking you guys with me. Let's design the playlist. We're gonna design that driving playlist I have, and I'm gonna like publish a link for it for you guys to check it out. Say like you're driving your car or something. And I know what you're thinking. Why is it called Luner's driving playlist, even though you don't have a car or a license? That's because of my e-bike. Okay. But anyways, here. Let me see. Let me make sure it's full screen too. Oh, you guys can't even see me. Uh-oh. Whoops. Oh, no, it's display capture. There we go. So anyways, this playlist is going to be for the Great Depression, which it seems we're headed. We definitely are headed towards one. All right. Anyways, so here's what my driving playlist looks like so far. Again, half of my driving playlist can't be added here because half of those artists aren't on Spotify yet. For example, like I said, the 50 Cent and G Unit mixtapes aren't on Spotify at all. So this is also here. Anyways, let's take a look at it. We got T.I.'s crew, PSC. Which, by the way, if you know this song from Need for Speed Most Wanted, you are an OG for life. All right. We got Lil Reese. We got Lil Reese right here, and Lil Durk. This is like the OG Chicago drill from like 2012. Man, this was on my phone and like on my old Android phone in middle school, dude. Let's see. We got some Chief Keef right here. This is the best song off of Farnham. Drugs and Money is such an underrated artist. Young Greatness. Give this album a listen. Bloody Summer. Young Greatness is, oh man, it sucks what happened to him. Young Greatness is one of those artists that had potential, but that potential could never be seen because he was unfortunately murdered. And thankfully they did catch the guys, but still, like, they took away such great talent from us. Young Greatness, man. Give Bloody Summer a listen. Oh yeah, bumping my music. This is another underrated 2000s artist. Yeah, that's a scary sight. It's such an amazing mixtape, dog. Bringing me back to when I was illegally downloading, like, it was bringing me back to like when I was like downloading like the entire mixtape off of those like shady websites, off those Android apps and everything, and just waiting like literal hours for some of those songs to finish. Even though we've got like 2012 Wi-Fi, and it's downloading like his 2002 Wi-Fi. Oh, let's see. Who else is on my driving playlist? Well, yeah, Bumping My Music, one of the best songs off of Cash on Delivery from Ray Cash. Such an underrated artist. He's from Cleveland, too. And I don't know. Yeah, man, oh, man. Artists from, like, the Midwest are so underrated. Well, not artists from the, like, I know Chicago's included, but artists from, like, from Ohio, like Cleveland and everywhere, like, stuff like that, Cincinnati, they're so underrated. High all the time. Speaking of underrated, this track is, like, the most underrated track off of Get Rich or Die Trying, man. Let's see. This is Oh yeah, and this is a DMV rapper right here. Light Show. Go and give him a listen. One of the best DMV rappers ever. Let's see. Party Next Door. Good song right here. Cheers and everything. Close the Door by Moneybagg Yo. I need to go. Oh yeah, that's right. I need more Moneybagg Yo on that playlist. Wolf by Future. Oh yeah, the No Sleep mixtape goes hard. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I got into the No Sleep mixtape because of Grand Theft Auto 5. I heard yes, I heard how it was, and I was like, yo, we got to listen to the rest of this mixtape. I downloaded the rest of it off of, again, one of those shady Android sites, and then I was like, yo, I'm hooked, man. 72 hours. This belongs on my skateboard playlist. But yeah, Enemy U, another band. Oh my god. So Enemy U released one more album, and then the singer unfortunately took his own life. I really wish this band continued going on. A lot of my favorite artists have died in some violent or horrific way, or one way or another. Let me see. What's Cardi doing on my little window right here? No, don't. No. Do not play that song. Oh my god. Hold on. Do not play anything. Oh, okay. It's not playing anything. Cool. Okay, cool. I'll never get over that Party Next Door album cover. Real Ovi. Okay, I am not gonna lie to you. When I downloaded the that new Party Next Door album, I was debating on whether or not I wanted to attach that album cover. I'm using a Samsung, okay, so you've got the option to take it off. I don't know how it is on Apple Music or Spotify on an iPhone, but on Samsung Music, the default music app, you can choose whatever album cover you want. I was debating on whether or not I wanted to keep that album cover, especially since when I'm out in public too. Oh man, that is such a wild cover. Let's see who else we got. Oh yeah, the opening track from Wale's "More About Nothing." So he's another talented DMV artist. Lightyear practice. Okay, so Eternal Take Two. Not gonna lie to you, man. I listened to it like a few months ago. Whew, oh man, it's an okay album. Man, it's an okay album. It's got a few bangers again, like Lightyear. That's a great song. That's also a good rage song too. Like for like say you're out in the nightclub and they play this. There's a good mosh pit song. Like when they get to that little chorus, I don't think that they're ready. I don't think that they're ready. Yeah. And then Mega Man by again, this is taking me back to my phone. This is part of my music collection on my phone in middle school too. Yeah, Mega Man off of Carter 4, one of the best songs off that album. That song deserved more attention. Mega Man. We In Here from DMX, from Year the Dog. Such a good album. Give it a listen. Bubblegum by Quavo. That's right. Paparazzi by the one and only Lady Gaga. Let's see. Illegal Activities by Light Show. And then we got Better Have Your Gun by Pop Smoke. Sorry, that was a bad Pop Smoke impression. I apologize. I will never ever do that again. Can I move this tab? It sucks having this here. Oh, I can move it. Cool. All right. Can I tell this tab to fuck off? Oh no, I can't. All right. Anyways, let's add some. Let me go to my phone's playlist. Let's add some more tracks real quick. All right, the driving playlist. But yeah, these are songs that I listen to when I'm on my electric bike and everything. I'm like, yo, I need some good shit. All right, find more. Let's see. We are at. All right, and also people also in the comments suggest a song for me too. It better not be whack, or otherwise you're getting timed out for 10 minutes. It better not be whack. So whatever song you suggest wisely, or risk getting timed out. Oh wait, I know. All right. So I know one. All right, I know a good song. Hold on. There it is. Yeah, That Ain't Me from I Am Not a Human Being. Let's Let's see. Give me the uncensored version. There we go. Add. Let me see. You could easily mute the music. Move your mouse over, click the right, and press mute. So we don't have to deal with the issue. I know. I panic so easily over that dumb shit. I ain't heard the name Swizz Beatz since 2000. Swizz Beatz did. Why is Fortunate Son? Oh no. Okay. It was all right. But Swizz Beatz did make. He helped produce Uproar for the Carter 5 back in 2018. That song was like the biggest song of one of the biggest songs of the year that year. All right, cool. That's a good. All right, so that's a good song. That ain't me. What about Johnny Dang by That Mexican OT? All right, listen. All right. You know what? I have to. No, never mind. I'm sorry. That same. Listen, you're one of my best friends, Delgado. The rule still has to be upheld for you. If the song is whack, you're getting timed for. All right, since you're my best friend, all right, 5 minutes. You're getting timed, but still, it better not be whack. All right, Platinum Plus by Big L, and all right, I'm gonna listen to this on YouTube on my phone real quick. I'm gonna listen I'm gonna like skim it, and then if it's cool, yeah. Rest in peace, Big L, man. He also had potential. All right, is my Bluetooth on? Oh, there we go. It's got that jazzy sound to it. I like that. Okay. Oh shit! Platinum Plus by all right, it's going on. All right, you win. All right, you win, dog. I got you. Let's add that to the playlist. Platinum Plus. Where is it at? There we go. Got it. Is this it? Yeah, the big picture. All right. Add that. All right. Good job. Here, I have to alternate between. I have to alternate between chat and my phone and everything. Listen, he said, "Oh damn." Okay, listen. At least it's 5 minutes. All right. Johnny Dang by the Mexican OT. Gotcha. Okay, popped up. All right. This thumbnail is chaotic. Oh man, what am I getting into? Oh. All right, I just heard a sample. Delgado, you just saved yourself from getting timed. All right, let's get it. All right, what's it called? Mexican OT. All right, you just saved yourself. You just saved yourself time. Oh, all right. Mexican OT. Oh, that's the artist name, Johnny Dang. All right, that's the song. All right. Oh, I can view the chat on OBS, can't I? Let's see. Babyface Ray and GT have been messing with this one. Oh wait, I know. Oh yeah, that's right. I thought that was part of the song name. I Know by Babyface Ray and GT. Gotcha. This is this is the safest pick, recent pick, as I'm very zoomer with my taste. I'm everywhere with my taste. I'm the GOAT. I'll admit that I only know that song because of a oh my gosh, sorry, I can't read. I'll admit that I only know that song because of a video on competitive Marvel vs. Capcom 2 using a montage. That is so crazy. Someone messaged me on Discord. Is it one of you all? Oh, okay, I got you. Here, one of my friends was messaging me. I got you. I got you, homie. I know. Got you, CC. All right. What else? All right. I Know by Babyface Ray. Oh, Travis Scott has a song called I Know. Nice. Let me see. All right. It is hot now. I'm sweating. I am sweating. Hold on. I'm changing the temp right now, real quick. There we go. There we go. All right, I'm back. You know, with that, if I were not at the mercy of like Content ID or getting like a copyright strike, I would have played some of these. This shit goes hard too. Hold on. Yeah, I can just going off the beat alone, I can hear myself like playing this like on a straight and narrow road and just like and hitting the I mean going past the speed limit a little. All right, so that's going on there. I Know by Babyface Ray. All right, let's add it to the list. Sorry, the pride flag's in the way right now. I can't see the browser button. All right. All right. There we go. Babyface Ray. Codeine Cowboy is such a chaotic name. I love it. All right, I'm going back to my phone's playlist real quick so I can see what else is on there that we can add. Let's add. Speaking of, oh yeah, that's right. Let's add Trim. Yeah, let's add Trim with the Future and Playboy Cardi. That's a good driving song. Yeah. Well, again, that was already on my driving playlist too, and also, strangely enough, this song's also on the playlist. Rather Lie with The Weeknd. Rather Lie. It's so funny seeing like the most like punk rock looking dude like just rattle off all these rap songs. Again, I like to keep my taste in music varied and everything. I like to I don't like to sticking to one genre. That would get boring quickly. And that's what also kills me about some like I know it's not like a whole I know like social media is not real life sometimes, but like I keep seeing viral posts every now and again where it's people go, "Yo, man, rap music just don't hit the same no more, dog. Yo, rap sucks these days, dog." Like I don't even. And then but the thing is, they'll follow that statement up with, "Yo." They'll follow that statement up with like, "Yo, I think I might." Not, I think I might. They'll follow that statement up with like, "I don't know what other music to listen to, man." Like, dude, just like you gotta diversify your bonds or whatever. Here, let me catch up to the chat because I know I missed a fuck ton. It's like those dudes that stick to Call of Duty and 2K or whatever. They go like, "Yo, video games don't hit hard no more." Like, dog, because you're boxing yourself in. Let me see. You wouldn't like my tape. Feel free to DM it to me. I know Twitch streamers have a way to split audio tracks so music plays live, but not in the VOD. Oh, might have to mess around with that on OBS one day during a test stream. Thank you for suggesting that, Delgado. Let me see. All right. Anyways, okay. All right. So there's not any more suggestions. Let's continue down my phone's playlist. I mean, my phone's driving playlist, and you guys can hear how chaotic this is. All right. Let's see what else I have. The other songs I have are we already have Tuxedo on there. We've got oh yeah, you're gonna all right. I got Elevators by Outkast. Yes, it is real. It's on there on my yeah. I drive to that song. Okay. Oh, and Rise and that's one of the best songs off of off of Sideline Story, dude. Rise and Shine. Yo, that was 2010's J Cole was like J Cole at his peak. I'm sorry, like 2010's J Cole went hard. Like, well, not 2010s, early 2010s is what I meant to say. I'm doing. Oh, you guys can't even see my feed, can you? Whoops. Uh-oh. Hold on. There we go. My bad. I feel that I never wanted to stick to one genre. I think every genre has some sauce. I know, like I say, you got the punk looking dude rattling off about J. Cole and everything. It's so funny. But yeah, like to those like every day again, I will see those posts on social media like, "Yo, rap just I don't know what to listen to, man. Rap just don't hit no more. Like just gotta diversify it, dude." Don't I had another lunar moment. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, this song deserves to be in my it deserved to be in my driving playlist. And again, that same sister that got me into Paramore and Lady Gaga, this song was because of her. Paper. Oh, I hit sticky keys. My bad. It was Paper Planes by MIA. Every time my sister would come to pick me up, in her what was it in her 2008 BMW, that would be like one of the first songs that would blast out of the speakers, dude. I like yeah. I matter of fact, I tweet. Oh, you know what? Well, then again, well, you guys, you're playing it from the safety of your cars. Me, I actually had to take that song off my playlist because of the gunshot noise alone. And I'm riding my electric bike through like public places and everything. Not worth getting tackled by the cops. All right. Let's see. Ooh, I know another one. Strange Clouds. That song takes me back to middle school, dude. Oh, is this the okay? This is the explicit version. Good. Want the uncensored one? Let's see, what else we got? What even happened to her? Oh, MIA. She still makes music. She did a song like a few years, or was it back in what year was this? Hold on a second. She did a song with Travis Scott. It was a pretty weird music video. They had her in like this big thing of like she looked like they had her in this big thing of fur. She looked like a sphere. So I don't know what it was. Hold on. What was it called? Uh, no, not the song by Travis Scott. I'm talking about the feature. Franchise. That's the name of the song. Franchise. Yeah, when did that come out? That one. Oh, 2020. That's right. Yeah, it came out in 2020. Yeah, and the song, I know it's gone on to get like tens of millions of views, but then again, it's not MIA's solo project. So I know what you're probably wondering how's she doing in terms of solo projects here. Yeah. And again, numbers don't make the artist makes the artist. That's so as Mob Deep once said, we get into debates about rhymes, but units don't count. Yeah, that's what Prodigy from Mob Deep once said. She's still her music still it gets hundreds of thousands of views. One of them recently crossed into the millions. Okay, so she's still doing okay for herself. I took a look at her Wikipedia page. What app? Oh my god, is she a flat earther? Is she like a science denier or whatever? Is she? Oh god, why is it that like some of our favorite artists will go off the rails and like conspiracy stuff, like vaccine denial, like oh my god, like Bob, who you just saw me add to the thing. Bob, like he had a lot of potential, but then he destroyed his own career. He was going on anti-Semitic rants, and then he was talking about flat Earth, and then he was promoting flat Earth on his social media pages, and then he even, I think, did he? Yeah, he went on to the Breakfast Club too. Do you know how crazy you need to be for Charlemagne to look at you differently like that? Do you need to be a special kind of crazy to make Charlemagne confused? Mind you, this is the same radio show that had the King Von on. What did she do, Delgado? Or what did she? Oh gosh. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Wow. So MIA, one of my sister and I's favorite artists, is now a an anti-vax Trump supporter who makes anti 5G clothing. Oh, never mind. I have always said someone's a special kind of crazy when they start ranting about anti-vaccine stuff or anti 5G stuff. They have crossed the line. Holy shit. Oh man. Whew. It's always your own, man. It always be your own. Whew. Not your own. It always be your faves, man. Imagine, speaking of, so check this out. I know I said I was. I'm just gonna mention it like just quickly, real quick. So Lady Gaga's father, Joey Germanata, he tweeted out with his whole chest on his own account. Nobody hacked him. So Lady Gaga's father, Joe Germanata, tweeted out saying, he was like, yo, man, Charlie Kirk, man, he didn't say that. He said something along the lines of, yo, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, this, that, the third, this, that, the third. Mind you, Charlie Kirk set out, like, entire hate campaigns against your own daughter, dude. The fuck do you mean? Oh, no. Yeah. Man. And of course, he got ratioed. And it was bad, yo. Mm-mm-mm. That is crazy, man. So MIA is like anti-vax, and like she's doing that shit crazy. Let me back to my phone library. Oh yeah, Stick and Move by Planet Asia. That's a classic. If you played Saints Row 1 and you listen to 101 Scissor, you'll know that song. All right, Stick and Move. Is he even on Spotify, Planet Asia? I don't think he is. Hold on. Then again, there are lots of songs called Stick and Move. There he is, yeah. And Prodigy, I forgot Prodigy was on this song, too. Oh, damn. So many celebrities, so much seemed obligated to come out in support of the man, of that man. Like, what the fuck? Like, the easiest thing in the world for Lady Gaga's father was to just shut the fuck up. Mind you, he fixed his thumbs. It's very likely he tweeted on that. He tweeted it from a phone. He fixed his thumbs. This grown behind man, nobody controlled him. Nobody confused him or tricked him into tweeting that out. This grown behind man fixed his thumbs to tweet out support for Charlie Kirk. The same man who sent out hate campaigns against his daughter for being satanic or whatever. Or no, for being satanic, and then like all the transphobic attacks that were going on against Lady Gaga. Like, dog, this dude like went hard in the paint against your daughter. That like, and then you go and tweet and support against him. That's wild, dude. Beast Boys VA. Oh yeah, that's right. Delgado messaged me about that at work. Not at work. He messaged me about that like late at night yesterday. Saying what happened was I only got half of the story. I was scrolling on my Facebook. I saw, hey, oh damn, he's got Parkinson's, and then scrolled past it. It's fucked up as it sounds. And I only just found out that same day, later on in the day, that he was pushing hella anti-vax. He wasn't just pushing it. From what I've been told, he was using the Beast Boy voice, which, by the way, that's a breach of the NDA, where if you're a voice actor, if you use the voice of a character to say something crazy, or just use the voice in general, in public, like on a recording without permission, I know for some NDAs, you can get in trouble for that. Yeah. Whew. You said that can't be worse. Oh, you're talking about B.O.B. Well, I guess compared to Kanye West, yeah, because B.O.B. later on started, he started like chilling out on saying the anti-Semitic stuff. Not that that makes it any better. He said it, regardless, he said it in the first place. But like, at least he didn't start going on rants like, say, hey, we need to. I can't even do Kanye's voice right. We need to start going. I can't get his cadence, but where he starts saying like, oh, we need to go DEath CON on Jewish people or whatever. It's like. But like the flat Earth stuff is still, I can't get with it. Yo, if you want to know, there's some lore behind the B.O.B. thing. Yo, if you want to know how crazy the flat Earth stuff is, I followed this story for a little bit before dropping off of it. The flat Earth story was so bad that Neil deGrasse Tyson, I have my own thoughts on him too. Neil deGrasse Tyson got into a tweet war with B.O.B. That's a crazy crossover. And then B.O.B. got so mad, I think he released a diss track on Neil deGrasse. Listen, I've got my own thoughts on Neil deGrasse. And like when when I was a teenager, he was like one of the best scientists. He was like, I remember my parents were calling him like the next Bill Nye or like the Black Bill Nye. But nowadays, Neil deGrasse has just gone off the rails. And then like, and if you go on his Twitter, he tweets like he tweets stuff. Oh my god, my voice cracked. If you go on Neil deGrasse's Twitter, he tweets stuff that you would write on a piece of paper and then burn into a candle. No joke. Let me see. Greg Sipes is encouraged by his followers not to take. Oh my god. Whatever, he's got Parkinson's, right? Whatever condition that he has next to Parkinson's is gonna get worse. Oh man. Not to take medicine because it's poison. Question: can someone get all right? God forbid this happens. If Greg goes into critical condition, or if he dies, God forbid, can someone get sued for that? Can one of his followers get sued for that? I don't know, man. This ain't like the whole misinformation thing. Let's see. Nancy Cartwright from The Simpsons used to do telephone up for the Church of Scientology. Using Bart's I need to hear these voicemails, man. Yo. Oh, it's those telephone. And fun fact, when I was in Houston visiting family 2 years ago, I was at a a thrift store. Next to it, this is the first time I've ever seen one in real life. In all the like 20 plus years of my life, next to that thrift store was a Scientology church. And to be honest, I wanted to go in, but at the same time, I knew I was not coming out alive. And like, yeah, let's see. He has such a huge ego. One of those people who makes being smart their whole personality. A lot of those anti-vaxxers do. Like, duh, like, bro, I'm not trying to. I'm like, listen, man, I'm not trying to die from preventable diseases. All right, get your kids vaxxed, okay? Nobody wants to spell. Nobody, like, dude, get your kids vaxxed, all right? Nobody wants to spread booty grease all across the population just because you're too prideful to take a shot. Are you afraid of needles? Are you scared of the big bad toxins that are supposed to help your body or whatever? Like, come on, y'all. Like, let's get like, what are y'all doing? What are we doing? All right, where's my thing back? Where is it? All right, here it is. Getting back to Spotify, let's see what else is on the playlist on my phone playlist. Oh yeah, the Codes Decoded Part 3 by Light Show. That's another good song. Part 3 by Light Show. Yeah, off of Life Sentence 3. That's right. Okay, cool. We got that one. Alright. And again, I'm going to be publishing this play. I'm going to link it somewhere. I'll probably send a link of it, like, send the link to it at the, like, when I'm at the end of the stream, when I let the music play out. Alright, cool. That's nice. Oh, yeah, that's right. Chief Keef released a new album last year, and he's got some bangers on there. Never Fly Here. That's a good song. I can't believe Chief Keef is still going hard, as hard. There's a censored version of this song, and that's funny. As foul mouthed as that song is, there's a censored version of it. And there's also a censored version of WAP too, which is hilarious. And like the best thing to come out of Wet Ass Pussy, I can't believe I said that out loud. The best thing to come out of that song was we got to hear Ben Shapiro in his nasally voice read off some of the most explicit lyrics known to man, and like, oh my god, that was like one of the biggest highlights of 2020 when you got Ben Shapiro reading like the craziest lyrics ever. He's like, so here, I'll give you a sample of this. So let's see. Get a bucket and a mop, and get a like. Oh my god, they got Benny Boy reading Megan Thee Stallion lyrics. That's wild, man. Oh my god. Look it up. Look it up. N word. Like, oh my god. Beat it up. N word. They got Ben Shapiro reading the damn lyrics. and then it gets more disgusting. And then it gets more disgusting at this point. Oh no! And my favorite part of that video where he's breaking down WAP by Megan Thee Stallion, it's where he says, "So I also consulted with my wife about about having excessive wetness within the vaginal area, and she said that is not normal." Ben, Ben, you just told the whole world, you don't fuck right. That is insane. You just admitted to the world you can't fuck right. Let me see. Didn't a weirdo, white supremacist rapper got him to rap? Tom, I know who you're talking. This is how terminally online. The fact that I instantly recognize who you're talking about. Tom McDonald. By the way, Tom McDonald is from Vancouver, British Columbia, and he immigrated to the United States. The dude is, oh my god, Tom McDonald is the Drake of the conservative. Actually, no, he gets lots of views and positive comments on all of his videos consistently. But like, yeah, I'd put him in the same category. Oh, I don't even know if I could put him in the same category of Drake. As much as I'm not Drake's biggest fan, except for outside of a few songs. Oh god, Ben got clowned on hard for that. I know. But are you talking about like the part where he talked about his wife being like, talking about vaginal wetness and everything? Like, Ben, you just told on yourself, dog. 4K, 60 FPS, Dolby Digital Audio. You just told on yourself. Like. Oh my god, man, that shit's funny. Like, again, his nasally voice reading the most explicit lyrics known to man. I'll beat it up and get him up. Like, oh my god, man. Oh, but Tom McDonald, I actually, oh man, I've got some history with Tom. I'm making it sound like I have actual beef with Tom McDonald. No, I have history with Tom McDonald because, no joke, when I was in, all right, no joke. When I was at trade school 3 years ago, one of my friends. This is why I'm so strict. This friend, if you want to know why I'm so strict on like people recommending me music, you blame this friend from trade school. He was like, "Yo, James, you got to check this joint out, man. I know you love rap and everything." Hold on, I didn't even put up the thing. He said, "Yo, James, I know you love rap and everything," and he typed in Tom McDonald, and then off top, as soon as I'd seen what, okay, so first of all, Tom McDonald is a Caucasian, but going off of appearances, Tom McDonald is a Caucasian 6'9". He's got the blonde hair, he's got the face tats, a lot of the piercings and shit. Or not blonde hair. Isn't his hair multicolored? I forgot. I don't know. And then I forgot which Tom McDonald. I don't want to remember which song it was. And then have you guys seen that RDC World video where Marky goes like, "Yo, cut this shit the fuck off, man." That was me. I cut that song off as soon as he started rapping, man. Could you give you an idea how bad that song was? Yo, imagine being in the car and then the friend's like, "Yo, man, you wanna get on the Bluetooth? You wanna hop on the Bluetooth?" I love how the Bluetooth is like this. I love how the Bluetooth is like this decade's equivalent to the aux cord because all phone companies took off the headphone jack. But anyways, like imagine like a friend goes like, "Yo, you wanna hop on the Bluetooth real quick?" And then they put on Tom McDonald. He is getting left on the side of the road, and he has to find his way back home instantly. Tom's probably going to use AI on himself in the future for a part 2 of that. If I w- Part 2? If I was a black man? I need a moment to process. I need a drink, man. I need a drink, yo. So, Tom McDonald of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, made a song called "If I Was a Black Man." What? Yes, you're asking the right question, JD. What the hell is part 1 like? No, hold on. Let me go here. Let me turn on the incognito tab real quick so I can let me turn on the incognito tab real quick. So I do not want this messing up my YouTube recommendations. It's already messed up thanks to the Charlie Kirk thing. So I do not need it further messed up by Tom McDonald. And plus, I do not need YouTube saying, "Oh, hey," I don't need YouTube going my YouTube rewind saying, "Hey, we hear you're the biggest Tom McDonald fan." Let me see. I would look up the song cover. Wait. Oh my God, it's a single. Okay, it's a single. Let me look it up. Or let me put it on the screen. As Rashad Ritchie of the Young Turks once said, "Put it up full mass." Put it up full mass real quick. Oh God, I gotta see. I am scared to see. I'm scared to see what this cover looks like. I'm so. Oh man, I am so sorry, Beyonce. Oh man, the thing thinks I'm looking up Beyonce now. If I was a boy, all right. If I was, what was it? Oh my lord. Oh, hold on. Let's go. Are we on Google? Okay, we're not on Brave browser. On Brave search. Is that? Oh, that's some other. What the? That's a different guy. I have to listen. Here, hold on. Hold on. Let me check. Hold on. Let me check for copyright real quick. See it here. So, the way I. Oh Lord. Oh my God. No. Do not let this play. Do not let this play out loud yet. No. 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 All right. Let me check for copyright real quick. Oh, it's copyrighted. See the little music thing down there? It's copyrighted. Okay, can't play it. Yo. You know what? All right. Instead of I don't even want to watch that music video. Let's look up the lyrics, yo. Let's look up the lyrics, man. These lyrics gotta. I know these lyrics gotta be chaotic, yo. If all right, all right. I know this better not be. It's on Genius. Oh no, oh Stevie Wonder. Okay. Oh my god. How long is this song? This man wrote an Edgar Allan Poe style poem. Look at all these lyrics. All right. Let me check the chat real quick. There's this Buzz Lightyear Tom McDonald listener meme video I saw on Twitter. It's called Buzz Has Zero Swag. Oh yeah, I know the Buzz Has Zero Swag meme. I know. It's what I imagine the average listener. If you haven't seen that video, it's where Woody. Listen here. I can show you because I know we all know someone like this. We all know somebody like this. Okay, and like when it comes to music. Oh my God, they think I want Tom McDonald. Oh my God, what is it? Oh my God. Hey, let's get out. All right. Anyways, get me out of the homepage. All right. Get that off the screen too. I don't like that. What was I looking at? Oh yeah. Hold on. But Buzz Lightyear has no swag. Let me see. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure my media is playing though. Hold on a sec. Okay, hold on. It's hold on. The application audio is not playing. Let me cue that up real quick. Just reading some of those lyrics got me wanting to. I barely even read the lyrics. Hold on. Oh my God. Oh no. All right, I'm gonna break down the lyrics with some. I'm gonna break down some of the lyrics because I'm not giving Tom McDonald any more airtime than there needs to be. All right, let me just fix the audio issues real quick and well, not audio issue. I'm just trying to fix it up so where it plays off of my browser instead of Discord. There we go. All right, let's do YouTube. Here it is. Okay. So listen, we all have that all right. So think back to middle school or high school. That middle and high school is like during that time where you're finally coming into your music taste and everything. Cuz up until then, like throughout elementary school, your music taste was formed by mostly your parents, really, like whatever you heard, because at least like back when I was growing up, who the hell's gonna give elementary school a fucking an iPod or something like that? Although my parents did give me like this off-brand MP3 player, which was dope. And then my dad made the correct parenting decision to put Get Rich or Die, the uncensored version, on there too. I love you, Dad. All right. Anyways, so I make this point to build up to this video. If you, in middle or high school, if you were talking about music with someone and disagreeing on genres, statistically speaking, you may have had this conversation play out.
You don't fuck with no Cardi, no Uzi, no nothing?
What? I like rap, just as long as it's none of that gangster shit.
Oh my God, what the fuck do you listen to in your spare time?
I like respectable artists like Eminem, Tom McDonald, and various other rappers.
The Tom McDonald drop! Oh my God. All right, I was checking audio levels. The Tom McDonald drop was wild, dog.
What?
Listen, Woody, aside from the 90s rap I dabble into, like Tupac, I generally like a wide variety of...
Yo, that Tupac, that Tupac makes me want to fight someone right now. Did you hear? He said Tupac, not Tupac. Listen.
Listen, Woody, aside from the 90s rap I dabble into, like Tupac, I generally like a wide variety of death metal, Imperial German marching music, video game OSTs. That's what brings healing into my soul. And you, my friend, like that mumble rap garbage that gangsters listen to.
Nigga, you have no swag!
Oh my God. I met quite a few people like that throughout middle and high school. No joke. Oh, hey. Oh, Baku. Nice. His video's just... Oh, nice. Cool. I'll get to the lyrics in a moment. Okay, then we can stop giving Mr. McDonald an airtime. I mean, any more airtime, okay? Ooh, sorry if I burped in the microphone. Okay. I knew quite a few people like this in middle and high school who would they said word for word, bar for bar. Well, not word for, but like they said along those lines. they said, "Well, listen, I don't like rap. I like rap, but just none of that gangster stuff." Mind you, these conversations happened between 2013 and 2017. So from like 2013 was like the trap era, and then like 2017, that's when Travis Scott and them was getting big. Who else was getting big in 2017? Well, Travis Scott was already big by that point, but like Astro World was just about to come out like the following years, and he was finally like getting like just building up to it. But anyways, those conversations I had occurred between 2013 and 2017. And like they would tell me the same thing. Oh, I like rap music, but just none of that gangster crap like Travis Scott or Playboy Cardi. I took that Playboy Cardi one to heart too. Not Playboy Cardi. Who else was it? Not just Playboy Cardi. Who else was it? Oh yeah, J. Cole and everything too. Which, funny enough, J. Cole should be on your list of quote unquote respectable artists, since J. Cole raps about his life and the goings on in his community. I find it very no joke. I find it very suspicious. J. Cole. Let me put my full screen. I find it very suspicious whenever these conversations happen and J. Cole is never mentioned when they say, "Oh, I like rap," and then they bring up their favorite artists. Low-key want to see those guys go track to track with an emo rap. Oh. Listen, man. Listen, I tried with emo rap. It's... listen, lifelong emo right here, okay? I tried with emo rap. Well, not emo. Listen, Lil Uzi Vert is considered emo rap, okay? A lot of his... So I'm a normie emo rap fan, okay? But a lot of the more, like, lesser-known stuff I tried getting into... Oh, my God. Oh, man. Listen, maybe I'm just not finding the right artist, okay? Maybe I'm just not finding the right artist, but it's just like a lot of emo rap artists outside of Uzi Vert and I know I'm a basic bitch. Uzi Vert and XXXTentacion. Maybe I just need to do some more soul searching with emo rappers. Let's see. They just want to use the word. They use the word gangster as a stand-in for black people. Exactly. Yes. So again, J. Cole raps about the stuff going on in his community. Every now and again, he makes a song, a little party song, a fun little song you and your homies can jam to. But he raps raps about a lot of serious stuff that happened to him in his life. So Eminem should be on that list of quote respectable artists. Oh man. Isn't that... did I just say Eminem? J. Cole? I got J. Cole should be on that list of respectable artists. Oh, man. Speaking of which, Eminem... The strangest thing happened last week. Eminem and LL Cool J dropped a track, and to be honest, I don't know if I want to listen to it, because that's gotta be the most bizarre feature ever. I don't know, man. And and funny. Oh god. Oh no, and I got high key offended. I got high key offended though. One of those conversations I had, about rap music and other music too, with those friends in high school. I got high key offended. He's like, "Well, I don't even like listening to that degenerate pop garbage like Lady Gaga." I was about to be that day. I was about to be Lady Gaga's #1 shooter. Like, dude, a lot of metalheads. No joke, a lot of metalheads. I'm talking like dudes with like face paint and everything. Like, I'm talking like dudes that look like Vikings and shit that I talk to online and in real life. A lot of metalheads like that. Even they fuck with Lady Gaga. And the fact that dude, if they can fuck with Lady Gaga, so can you. You cannot listen, you're allowed to not like her music, but to say her music didn't do anything, it had no impact or anything, or that it's degenerate, although some of the songs do get kind of crazy, but still. I got a couple of Lil Peep songs, and I guess Young Lean, if you could rope the ladder in there with a couple tracks. Rarely do I ever find good emo rap for albums, oddly enough, yes. I guess it's like I don't know, a lot of them are trying to do, like, imitate, at least the ones that I came across on Spotify, YouTube Music, and everywhere else, are trying to imitate Lil Uzi Vert's vocal cadence, and they can never ever pull it off because they don't have his vocal cords, and they're not Lil Uzi Vert, and they end up sounding more like a parody of emo rap than emo rap itself. That's how bad some of these guys end up sounding. Again, some of these guys, okay? Some of these guys, not all of them. Oh, here, let me take off my flip-flops now. It's getting in the way. Oh man, but yeah, rest in peace, Lil Peep, man. That's fucked up what happened to him. God. I love how a majority of this stream's been taken up by music and taste and shit. You know what? This is my stream. This is a variety stream. We'll do whatever. We'll do it live. Holy shit. Yo, matter of fact, okay, again, Gaga has gotten name dropped 28 times on this stream alone, alright? Want to hear, alright, so one of the most chaotic features I've heard in an artist was from her. Want to know why? No joke, there's a song Lady Gaga made in 2013. Guess who she had as a feature, on that song? She had T.I., Too Short, of all people, and Twista, all on the same 4-minute track. And, back when Art Pop came out, everyone hated that track. I love it, man. I love the production. The lyrics are... yeah, the lyrics could use a hell of a lot of work, though. But still, I like the flow, though. But still, that is the craziest combination. Too Short, T.I., Lady Gaga, and what's his name? And Twista. Here, let's keep going on the information superhighway. Here. Oh no, that's my file system. Matter of fact, while we're at it, I want to see. Can I pull it off? Nah, I was gonna plug in my Mac Mini and try to attempt to get OBS to. I was gonna try to use OBS teleport so I can like move between the screens and everything. Let's see. Hold on a sec. What was I? Oh, I forgot what I was about to do first. Alright, let's try to play something while I rack my mind for something to talk about. It is currently 11:50 here on the East Coast. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Well, still, I really cannot wait to get my hands on Final Cut Pro on Ventura so that I can just go hard in the paint with these retrospectives, man. The Persona 3 retrospective is going to look crazy in Final Cut, I know that. Here, let me see if this download's going to pause real quick. Here, let me get you guys up there. Okay, it's paused. Good, good. Alright, what should we play? Okay, more Cyberpunk, why not? That's my go-to game whenever I don't know what to play on these variety streams, okay? Oh, God. Oh, yeah, Cyberpunk, Cyberpunk Edgerunners is getting a new season, by the way. I don't know if it's coming out next year or so, but I can't wait. I can't wait to see what they do with it. To be honest, I think Cyberpunk Edgerunners was good as its own standalone project. So to see it get a sequel, that's a wait and see. We got to see what's gonna happen. Judy or Panam? Definitely Panam. Panam. Well, then again, they're both ride or dies, but still, Panam. You know why. You know exactly why. And don't worry, I'm not gonna do any story-related stuff. I'm probably just gonna run around Night City and shooting, like, random gang members or whatever. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a Cyber Psycho. I have an insane amount of hours in this game. I'm still Rebecca Death. Whew! Listen. As RDC World once said, "Damn, you hit him so hard and replayed 3 different times." That's what happened to Rebecca. Oh my God. Woo. Man, oh man. Yeah, and you know, I normally... Oh my God. Okay, I thought that... Okay, my audio level's right. So normally I am against binge watching anything. However... Cyberpunk Edgerunners is a show that I think can and probably should be binge watched because a lot of the stuff that happens, it happens so fast that you need to get to the next episode. And not only that, but like it just leaves you on the. It's pretty much a 4-hour movie. That's how long it took me to watch it. When I watched it in one night, it was pretty much a 4-hour movie. I was like, yo, we need to see what happens next. Every time I was like, yo, I'm about to go to sleep. I was like, no, we need to see how it happens next. By the time I finished it, it was 3:30 in the morning, and I wanted to cry. I was like, yo, I was thinking to myself, yo, why did they do that to him? Why did they do that to my boy, man? He was 18. He didn't even leave it. He didn't even live his life yet, and he's living in the worst city on earth. He didn't even get to live his life. Why they do that to my boy? Okay. Why not? I cannot drive. Oh, I turned on auto drive by accident. Oh, I got a text message. Hear about that sec. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh man, so I wonder, are we texting through smart? I know with edge runners, it's implied that they're typing with their mind into text, but I'm wondering like how are you able to command it to like text like the way you text on any phone? Like you replace the you replace the word U with the letter U and everything. You make grammatical errors on purpose. Like if you turn autocorrect off and everything. I wonder how they're doing that. I don't know, but. Then again, you got to remember, Cyberpunk. The Cyberpunk franchise was made in the late '80s during a time when the internet was in its infancy too, and the internet would not get would not be widely adopted by the general public until 1995. So Mike Pondsmith, the main writer of Cyberpunk, was pretty much going off of guesses for what the internet would be like, and I'd say he got it right, especially. I'd say he was pretty accurate, and in 1989 too. Like the dude's a visionary. Oh, I walked right into that too. Damn, blew her back. God damn. Oh gosh. But yo, and not only that, if you're a fan of Cyberpunk 2077, and if you're a fan of the Edge Runners anime, do yourself a favor and go and read the old Cyberpunk source books from from the 90s. Those books are rich, dude. Again, Mike Pondsmith and his team are like some of the best, are just some of the best at world building in general. I don't know how he and his team did it, but they did it. Okay, stop my... Okay, cool. Alright, this mission's over. But yeah, but dude, the lore of Cyberpunk is wild. So, oh man, there's gotta be... Again, this whole stream is just me nerding out about crazy shit. But like, alright, so boom. First of all, the game... Alright, so... The game takes place in obviously an alternate history of the United States and the world in general, where the quickscope. Hey, I got you. I got Pan Am sniper rifle too as a gift, just for you. I'm gonna get in one quickscope on this stream. There it is. The Overwatch. That's her. I am sure they named that after a certain game where a certain character had some very huge assets. Oh, I'm driving towards the objective. We don't want to do story mode right now. Now let's take a ride through Night City. But anyways, so obviously it takes place in an alternate universe. So history goes on like normal. Obviously, certain key characters from the Cyberpunk world are born during world history, like World War II and everything. However, it splits on history. Now, the history as we know it takes a dive. I mean, it takes an alternate route in 1990, I believe. So in 1990, in the United States, there's a huge economic crash, and the United States goes from being an economic superpower to pretty much damn near a third world country. There's riots everywhere. There's riots everywhere. People losing jobs. Murders and stuff. And the longer that decade goes on, the worse the United States gets. And not only that, but what also happened was that the President of the United States suspends, I'm not kidding, the President of the United States suspends elections until the year 2008. And that's because the reason why he suspended the election process was because he wanted America. I forgot if it was because there were like 2 female presidents throughout history in Cyberpunk. I can't remember if they wanted to like get, because from their rationale was, hey, we need to get this economic situation under control, so let me hold martial law. And Night City, and if you think Night City is bad now, Night City was also, again, according to the source books, was way worse in the 2000s. So what happened was that after the person who built Night City, Richard Knight, so the person who built the city is a guy named Richard Knight. He's a real estate investor. What happens is that there's this crew called the Gang of Four. The Gang of Four is pretty much like they're pretty much the Illuminati. Okay, let's just say that. So anyways, the Gang of Four is pretty much, hey, what's up, Maze the Great? What's happening? I don't know what's more unbelievable, suspending the election or having a female president. Actually, oh, geez, you're right. That is true. Well, the way things are going right now, that might happen. Who knows? But yeah, so Night City was way worse in the 2000s. So after the real estate investor Richard Knight is assassinated by the Gang of Four, which is pretty much the Illuminati, what happens is that Night City is pretty much owned by the mob. And not just like one single mob, it's like different mafia families, and all hell breaks loose. It's pretty much, Night City is pretty much a Call of Duty map for the next 5 years, until Arasaka moves in and bulldozes the place and then makes it livable again. Well, Arasaka, I think Militech moved in there too. But yeah, dude, Night City was so bad that 911 didn't work. No joke, like 911 didn't work. There were barely any police cars, let alone patrols on the streets, and there were no, dude, you want to know how bad it was? There were no firefighters in Night City during that time. No joke. Do you know how bad a place needs to be for there to not be firefighters? And I think it was in like the 2010s, that's when Night City got better. Isn't that what happened during World War II? FDR served 3 terms to keep... That is true, you're right. I forgot how long... Her name was President Elizabeth Kress. Oh yeah, that's right. So President Elizabeth Kress, who was president of the... Oh yeah, that's right. And I forgot to mention, so what happened was that several states break off from the Union. And under one of them is, of course, Texas. The others are Utah, Alaska, California, although California would split into 2 different states after this. California, what else split off? I think Washington State was also split off from the Union as well. Those states would be called free states. Now, the thing about free states is that they're pretty much a different country. They're still under the United States moniker, I guess, but they're pretty much a totally different country. In order to enter them, you need a passport. So because of that, the United States had to rebrand themselves, no joke, as the NUSA, which is the new United States. Who's this? Oh, 6th Street. Alright, one time for the one time. I got you, Delgado. Quick scope. Alright, I need to do a practice. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Yo. That was wicked. Yeah. I needed to pause for... I did not think I was going to make that headshot. Oh, shit. Yo. Clip it, chat. Oh no, I missed it. Yo, FaZe Clan, sign me up, dog. Let's see. FDR served 4 terms. Wish I had a clap emote to say. Yo, yeah, he served 4 terms, I believe. But yeah, the thing is, though, there's no pictures of her that I can show you, sadly. Mike Pondsmith, strangely, never, even though she ruled for an excessively long time, Mike and his team never drew a picture of her. But, so the way the lore goes is that Elizabeth Crest ruled, get this, Elizabeth Crest ruled the NUSA after suspending the elections, after the 2008 election. She ruled the NUSA for about 50 years, I believe, which, holy shit. How nobody has mutinied or how nobody has mutinied at that point is a mystery. Oh, let's use the Mantis Blades, why not? Wait, why there hadn't been a coup at that point is a mystery. And from what I've read in the source books, Elizabeth was never the best president in the first place. Matter of fact, she made the United States economy way worse during the, like, even after recovering from the economic crisis from the 90s. All right, let's get this in the all right, watch this. Yeah, aww. Come on, one more time. Headshot. Got him. Yo, I could spend all night war dumping, man. I could spend all night doing this shit. I mean, to bring up a similar real-world situation in country, North Korea hasn't. That is true. As old a country North Korea is, they have not had a coup yet. That's true. Yeah, so it is so what's more? Then again, as Maze the Great would say, let me rephrase what Maze the Great said. What's more believable, a woman president or a woman president suspending elections and ruling for more than 50 years? And the reason why Elizabeth why she lived for so long is because by that point, cyberware and medical stuff and medicine had gotten so advanced that human lifespans had pretty much tripled. Kei Arasaka, who was the father of one of the main villains of the game, I think by this point he's 150 years old. I don't remember if he served in World War II or not, is the thing. Matter of fact, oh wait, you know what? Let's see. Dude, I just remembered something. One of the main villains, Hanako Arasaka, she shares a birth year with me. Hanako was born in 1999. I'm not even kidding. And by the time 2070, let me show you all a picture real quick. Yo, this is how advanced like technology had gotten in Cyberpunk by this point. Hold on. Put it up. There we go. Put it up for me right here. There we go. Is this it? Okay, I got you. Yo, mind you, this lady is supposed to be 78 years old. 78. Then again, she's also like the daughter of the richest corporation in the United States the richest like international corporation ever. So they've got the technology to like do all that anti-aging stuff too. 78 years old. You think she's like 35 or something? Matter of fact, by the time I finished 2077, I thought she was like in her 30s. No, she's 78 years old. Hanako Arasaka. Matter of fact, I wonder if the wiki where's the wiki link at? Hold on, Cyberpunk wiki. There we go. All right. Oh, and look at this. This is what you get when you get on Brave browser. No ads. All right. Anyways, Hanako. I think she was born in 1998. Yeah. 2nd of March, 1999. That's my birth year right there. 78 years old, and she looks. Wow. Hanako also low-key scares me because, like, I don't know. You said she a MILF? An ultra MILF at that point. Oh, God. Alright. Damn. Then again, if we've gotten to the point where bullets can blow your head, like half your entire skull wide the fuck open, oh man, we've made some improvements in technology. All right, so you guys want to see something funny? So, as you guys can tell from oh, I need to move my head from the map real quick. As you guys can tell from my Saints Row streams, I am not the best driver in any open world game. However, Cyberpunk amplifies this. So at least a majority of the cars have terrible handling, as you're about to find out. Hold on. All right, the sport champion. I mean, the Karen. Dude, these cars fishtail like crazy. This blue car right here is like probably one of the like tolerable cars in this game. It handles like how a car should in any video game. So yeah, here's a car I won from a race and everything. Get ready to see some of the worst handling ever. Watch this shit. So look at that. You can't even turn a corner correctly without it fishtailing like crazy. You see this shit? Oh gosh. And then if you're trying to corner like say you get on a highway or something, you've got to tilt the button very slow. Oh geez, I'm on the opposite end. Oh yeah, so by the events of 2077 though, elections had finally resumed, and we finally got President Elizabeth Kress. And if you played the DLC, which by the way, download it now, you need to download it. And if you played the DLC, Elizabeth Kress, yo, no joke, Elizabeth Kress is about that life. Not Elizabeth Kress. Oh god, I'm confusing my own presidents now. Not Kress. Hold on a second. I'm gonna put it at full mag. Let me stop. Myers, that's her name. So the new president of the new United States, her name is Myers. Listen, Myers may be a corrupt piece of shit, but she's about that life. Like no joke, she's got full-blown firearms training and everything. Like, she knows how to use her cybernetics and all. She's a president that's actually about that life. I could handle it. I use the super... Oh, my goodness. In Hot Pursuit? Oh, until it literally couldn't keep up. Oh, my gosh. Man, this car fishtails like crazy, along with the majority of the other cars. Well, yeah, Myers is about that life. Like, I can't tell if she received her training from Idris Elba himself, or if Myers really was about that life. Oh, and someone called the cops. Yeah, we gotta go now. Actually, you know what? I want to challenge myself. I want to see if I can like get away from these guys while I'm driving this bullshit ass car. Oh, oh yeah, the cops are about that life in this game too. I forgot about that. If you want commentary on how militarized our police is in the United States, look no further than the police drawing assault rifles on you in Cyberpunk. I'm not even kidding. Like, these are patrol cops too. Oh, nice, I got him to crash. Yo, imagine, I've been thinking to myself, imagine if they got the imagine if they got the Leone family from GTA 3 in this game as replacement for Max Tack. You would not survive. Anyone that's played GTA 3 after they assassinated Salvatore Leone, you know what I'm talking about. Shotgun Central, man. Like, the game, like, it was borderline impossible to cross over into St. Mark's because of that. Let's see. I just saw a video of an off-duty cop pulling a gun on someone because he mistakenly thought he stole a pack of gum. Well, we don't even have to... You know what's funny? We don't even have to look further into the dark future for that. It's happening right now. Oh, yeah. You know what? This guy... All right. Credit where credit is due. The Night City Police would instantly recruit this guy. Even after the cashier said the dude paid for it, and he was like, "Are you sure?" Oh my god. Days without police nonsense in America? 0. Here, what's going? Oh, hold on. We got a slide. I remember one of my cousins was playing this in front of me, and then he said, "Yo, he'd seen some enemies, right?" And tell me why he's like, "Nah, man, these the ops." And I was like, "Oh my god, 10 years old." He's like, "Nah, man, these the ops. I gotta crash out." And I was like, "What do you know?" I was thinking to myself, "What do you know about crashing out? And where did you learn that?" Want to see something funny? Oh wait. Oh, I thought that was a civilian. Oh no, these are, yo, the construction workers are packing heat. Yo, the construction workers are about that life in this game. Yeah. Oh no. Yo, I wasn't familiar with the game construction worker. Yo, they not backing down now. Oh, I gotta reload. Oh no. Man, people have ruined the term crash out. Like, I was thinking to myself, what do you know about the term crashing out, man? They use it over the most minor things. I remember there's this Australian YouTuber I watch. Her name is Drama Queen. Shout out to her. It was so awkward hearing her saying, "Oh my god, I'm crashing out," like in the most British person voice ever. Like, not British, the most Australian voice ever. Crash out is a stupid fucking word. It is. Oh man. I know, like, the whole time he was like when he was rolling up on these, like, I think it was like Tiger Claw, no, it was Maelstrom or whatever. When he was rolling up on Maelstrom or whatever, he was like, "Yo, I'm about to crash." Like, no, you aren't, dude. Dude, dog, you've got English homework due by tomorrow. I'm talking about crash out. Oh. Alright, cool. That better have hurt him. It didn't. Oh, he was never even close by in the first place. Damn. All right, let's get the fuck. Oh no, the actual police got involved. Oh, look at it's so in character for me to get. Good God. You know, the police in this game are about that life. When do they start carrying flashbangs? Good God. Someone flattened the tire, I think. Yo. Alright, so if you guys are wondering, this is literally footage of me. This is literally footage of me in DC when they called in martial law. Like, it's. Cause what are we doing? Why they got the patrol cops wielding it? Why they got the patrol cops wielding an F-2000, man? What are we doing? Oh, I thought. Damn. These cops are more aggressive than the ones in Grand Theft, like Liberty City Stories. I'm trying to get max tack raised on me. That's what I'm doing. That's the purpose of this whole shootout right here. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't even realize I was dying for a second. Yeah, might as well have some fun. Oh, someone called the SWAT. Mind you, I'm doing all this with a pistol. Didn't that one Yo, you know how bad you have to be for the gang members of Night City to try and... That the gang members of Night City feel that they need to stop... Oh, never mind. They're shooting with the police. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, if the gang members of Night City feel like that you need to be stopped, you've reached Cyber Psycho territory. Kind of realistic given the budget the police get. You're right. Yeah, because police in the United States get like millions of dollars. I don't have an exact amount, but it's in the millions per year. Oh, hey, we got 2020 Cyberpunk pre-patch happening here. I think it's because of all the cars being summoned that the game can't handle the physics. It's going like, holy shit, I don't know how to spawn. I don't know how to spawn cars. Alright, well, let's take this, you know. There we go. Alright, I'm trying to get max tack raised and see how long I can last against them. Oh, that's the SWAT team right there. Oh, I'm just trying to parkour in that van or whatever. Oh yeah, I've really done it now. Let's see. They took that one bank robbery situation in Hollywood, decided to arm. That's right. The Hollywood, not what was it called? The North Hollywood shootout. I remember reading about that as a kid. They're like, yo, we got to give y'all like GTA weapons, man. They doing too much. Yes, the one person who planned that shit out with weapons of war made you do. Oh, I don't even have. Oh, there we go. How many more do I need to take on before max tack gets called? I'm running out of pistol ammo. I just realized. Okay, hold on. I gotta switch up. I gotta switch my gun up. Oh god, where's the AK at? 251-8. Oh, wait a minute. I got an idea. Oh, yo, wow. Technology's wow. You know what? Listen, I'm gonna be, if I ever get shot by, if I ever take multiple shots from a light machine gun and live to tell about it with just minor injuries, I'm never gonna stop bringing that up at the dinner table, Thanksgiving or anything. Duh. Wow, cybernetics have advanced to the point where you can survive a light machine gun fight. I'm about to lose this fight, aren't I? Actually, this is good. I need to line these guys up so I can get max tack called on me. Ain't shit, nerd. And still, with all that equipment, they won't go inside a school. You know what? I thought you got me thinking. I would hate to be a child in Night City if it meant having to put up with, if it meant not only having to like take public transportation where someone could go cyber psycho at any moment on a closed-in subway train, but like you have to go. But now your school's like in the middle of like a densely populated part of town. You've got to put up with a cyber psycho with God knows what kind of cybernetics. Where is max tack at? Oh, there's max tack. Okay, cool. Oh man, I could not imagine growing up in Night City and having my elementary school next to a street where there's already like OD levels of gang violence, and then there's also someone who put in a wrong like cybernetic dick or whatever. Now they're a cyber psycho. Like, oh man. All right, it is currently 12:21. We can keep it going for a few minutes. All right. All right, that was fun. Wait a minute, are you serious? Hold on a second. Peacemaker. Fortnite just does anything. Oh yeah, I know there were rumors about that Fortnite was going to do a collaboration with Silent Hill. I don't know if that's true or not. And if they did, they would most likely use Pyramid Head because, come on, Pyramid Head's pretty much the de facto mascot of Silent Hill. Let's be honest. I'd definitely get some kind of synth skin if I would, like, I would, listen, at an early, I know there's probably some kind of law out there in Night City or whatever, it's against the law to tattoo children, but if I were a parent in Night City, I would take my kid to the Ripper Doc. Those are the doctors that do surgery on you for, like, cybernetic implants. I would take my kid to the Ripper Doc so that they can have, like, extra armor, so they can take, like, at least a mag or two whenever a cyber psycho incident happens. I'm not losing my kid to someone that got the wrong cybernetic dick implant, okay? Or nor do I want to die from someone that died from, that did that shit. That's gonna be quite the legacy to leave behind. Let me see. It is, oh yeah, it's midnight. Let's Do I want to touch on this right now? Oh yeah, it is midnight. Parents are going to sleep, so I should wrap up the stream soon. I guess I. Oh man, shit. I'm debating. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm debate. I promised earlier. How does sports work in the cyber? That's a good question. Cause believe it or not, to answer your question though, their Night City does have its own basketball team though. Yeah, Night City's confirmed to have its own basketball team. Although NBA's gonna, I think they're probably in a different league because NBA would go copyright for this one. They're called the Night City Heat. The problem with this name, the problem with the Night City Heat though, is that their logo is of a nuke, and Night City got nuked in 2023. Pyramid Head in a kid's game is crazy, Lamau, but I don't keep up with Fortnite collabs like that, so there's probably something wilder. Not only that, Kai Cenat also got a Fortnite collab, and like, oh, I don't know how to feel about that. Then again, crazier stuff has ended up in Fortnite, and not only that, I don't play Fortnite unless my younger cousins are over. You'll never ever catch me playing Fortnite. Sorry, I'm just racking my brain right now on how I want to tackle what I mentioned earlier about the situation here in the United States as a whole right now. I know I didn't want to I didn't want to just I was joking about it earlier, like the situation surrounding it and the circumstances and all, but still, I'm just trying to find a proper way to address it. But yeah, all right, so I'll try my best, okay? But yeah, as you already know, Charlie Kirk, the conservative right-wing commentator, had been murdered on the 10th of September. And because of that, there are calls. I've been seeing this for the past 72 hours, 96 hours now. It's the 14th. The Night City Heat, even as copyright, tiptoeing goals is just crazy as hell. Yes, they're gonna. If the NBA existed in the cyberpunk universe, that would be a mega lawsuit right there. Even if Night City is in like the free state of California. But anyways. Charlie Kirk was gunned down on the 10th of September, and because of that, there's a lot. The atmosphere in the United States has been tense to say the least. And the reason why I bring all this up is to say that I've come across I've actually reported some of these too. No joke, I've reported some of these too to both like the social media teams and to the police. Some of these were genuinely calling for people to get killed. But I've been coming across posts online where people are calling for not just like civil war or anything, but like certain people to get killed, or like certain people, political, racial, or economic status, anything you can name to get killed. All this to say is, listen, please be safe. If you're in the United States, and to an extent Canada too, because no joke, I have seen quite a few. No joke, on Twitter, I've seen quite a few Canadians calling for civil war in a country they don't even live in. Well, anyways, I've been seeing lots of posts of people like threatening like genuine like mass violence against crowds of people and everything, like, you know, against protesters. And all this to say is, if you live in a major city or if you go out like shopping centers or whatever, please keep your head on a swivel and have an escape route, have an escape plan, talk to your family and everything, and all this to be safe. And as a whole, ignorance isn't bliss, but try to keep a positive mindset while the nation goes through this whole, God, I don't even know what to call this, through this whole thing. As for Charlie Kirk himself, I do not empathize. I do not empathize with the man. He said some genuinely horrendous stuff. Let's see. Honestly thinking about going all online next semester. In my relative's hometown, I'm not gonna say like which which HBCU was at the, just to protect their, their safety and information, but they live by one of the HBCUs that got threatened. And because of that, there was like some traffic over on like the highway near that HBCU. Police, I don't know if police had to come out. Someone that went to work, and one of my relatives, someone that was going to work, said that there was like some more patrols than usual. Anyways, but yeah, if you can go on take classes online, please do. Some politicians in the EU were doing a more. Someone actually got yelled at in the UK Parliament for not UK Parliament, but like in the EU like meeting or whatever for that shit too. But back to what I was saying. All this to say is, if you are going out in public, please be careful. Please do be careful and be mindful of your surroundings. And having, oh, I already said that, but still, as for Charlie Kirk himself, like I said, I do not empathize with him. He said not some, a lot of genuinely horrendous and bigoted things. For God's sake, the dude said that he wanted the Civil Rights Act the Civil Rights Act of 1964 repealed. I like at that point there's like no empathy to be had for someone that wants my rights and the rights of the people in this very chat room like taken away. There is no empathy to be had. But I'm not gonna sit. But I'm not gonna sit here and celebrate his death. I did. You know, I know someone's gonna make the argument. Well, you did laugh earlier. I was making fun of. I was more so making fun of the circumstances surrounding like everything going on around his death, not the death itself. The video itself is horrendous. If you are sensitive to that stuff, do not seek it out at all. Please do not seek it out. Do not seek it out. Do not seek it out. It's incredibly graphic. Nobody, I don't know, and just we're getting and I don't know, we're just getting desensitized to the point where we're sharing casually at that, sharing videos on social media of someone losing their life in such a gory fashion. Charlie Kirk's situation is very unique in that he's an influencer that didn't die from like natural causes or an accident or anything, but he died through straight up murder. But even then, despite the circumstances of his death, I do not empathize and never will empathize with him. I was also gonna say my heart goes out to his wife, but I'm sorry. I know it's weird hearing like the gaming YouTuber come out and say stuff like this, but again, this is my channel, this is my live stream. I'll talk about whatever I want. If you want a totally political channel, you know, the Majority Report is right there. Shout out to Sam and Emma and Matt too, both Matts. Anyways. But anyways, what I was saying was I'm not one to get political on this channel, but like it's just been on my mind all day, and just like being out in public today is just like it felt weird. Well, not today, but like I know I went skateboarding and everything, but I go skateboarding like isolated areas, like you know, like behind stores and everything. But like just being out in crowds and stuff just felt weird. But just having an escape plan, talk to your folks and everything about an escape plan too, in case someone does decide to do something drastic. Yeah, and I'm getting back to my thought, my other thought. I was gonna say my heart goes out to his wife and kids, but after what came out today with his wife, or I think it was yesterday, I don't know when. After what came out yesterday with his wife, she made some pretty alarming remarks, sounding borderline threatening. So my empathy is out the window for her, and it can only go out to his children who. You can't choose who gives birth to you, okay? You can't choose your family or anything. My heart goes out to his children only. James has gone political on the oh man, but yeah. But yeah, my heart only goes out to his children now. His wife, like I said some pretty alarming, borderline threatening stuff. And like I said, and if this had happened before she came out and made some public addresses, I would have caught myself saying that. Thank goodness she did make all those remarks today, so now I don't even have to correct myself. This is one of the like most fastest moving stories. This is one of the more unique social media stories I've seen. You know, it reminds me of vaguely. I'm a social media star was involved and death was involved too. Reminds me vaguely of Etika, like where the story, like for an entire week, everyone was wondering what the fuck was going on, and there were different stories every day. People were saying, "Oh, I spotted Etika in Pennsylvania. He was in Georgia or somewhere," and come to find out he was dead in the under the Manhattan Bridge. But this is unique because this is not suicide. This is straight up murder. We know who did it. We got the dude that did it. Thank goodness we did. She said she continues working in his honor, so no sympathy at all. And yeah, she did say that. I swear to God, she said, "See, look, man, this story moves so fast." Again, I wanted to address this at the end of the live stream because that would kill the mood and people would just understandably start leaving. But all in all, so let me just to summarize my thoughts. Have an escape plan if you're out in public, or if you're in college. If you can, try to keep it online until maybe the political situation in America dies down. I don't know, well, not this political situation, this whole Charlie Kirk situation and like the calls for civil war and threats of violence amongst two college campuses and everything. Try to keep it online if your professor allows you, or if you can. If you're going out in public, just make sure to keep an eye on escape routes. You know, make sure your loved ones have their heads on a swivel too. Not saying to like be 24/7 like it's Splinter Cell or whatever, like or Assassin's Creed. keep an eye on like this person, go like the person that's like looking at jerseys or whatever, but just keep an eye on people or whatever, and keep an eye on people, and just make sure you go, you get home safe to the ones you love, man. And for Charlie Kirk, no empathy for you. You wish and summoned the worst upon the worst of the worst upon several communities, several minority communities, including ones that I'm involved in too. There's no like I don't have these pride flags on I don't have these pride flags on my desk in within this shot too for no reason. So no, you don't get any empathy from me. I feel bad that I do feel bad that your life was the only empathy I do. I will say this from a human standpoint. My empathy lies in the fact that your life was taken in such a violent and sudden manner. Your life was taken so fast that you had little time, if any. We'll never know what any person who's dying is thinking. You had little time to process what the hell was going on to you before you slumped over in your chair and everything and was hauled off to an ambulance or medical whatever happened to you. My empathy lies in the fact that your life was unfairly taken so quick, so suddenly too. But that's about it. Other than that, you don't get any empathy from me. And your wife, as for your wife, same with that. I mean, same with her as well. But your children, though, I hope Charlie Kirk, and they'll never see this video. Come on now, I'm too underground for this shit. But still, to the children though, I hope you grow up to be well-adjusted and bright, beautiful human beings who spread empathy, love, and just build and just build communities and everything. I don't know. Anyways, that's my message for the end of the stream. Please be safe if you're out in public, viewers. Things are getting tense in America right now, and things are starting to get way too real. My name is Lunar Nocturne, aka James, and I will be signing off. No social media plugs or anything. It's just I wanted to get that message out there. Please be safe. Thank you. Where's the mic is